escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinner. Underneath the I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinner beneath the human. I'm a Zorro beneath the spinner. And I am a Celebi beneath that. Because Celebi is the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. A hard day, things are not all well here, so doing my best right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm sorry it's been a hard day, and I do hope your day just gets better from this moment onwards. Manifesting that positivity for you, mate. Let's go! Let's go, Ruru! The look is there for you! The look is there for you! Can you believe it? Oh my day! I'm really proud of myself from tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls, do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch, do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss, I landed across the tower, Vegeta wins, bye-bye.
Exactly. Mitch, who he is cosplaying as? Cousin It. Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh, yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the... No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. I'm really proud of myself from tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls, do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch, do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss, I landed across the tower, Vegeta wins, bye-bye.
Have a wonderful, wonderful, sheeptastic following evening, you wonderful, wonderful, sheeptastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Father Lewis, and the wonderful, wonderful, sheeptastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinner. Underneath the spin... Oh, no. I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinner beneath the human. I'm a Zorro beneath...
Hello again, Limbuddies and lurkers alike. Welcome to another Limbo Lewis, aka Twitch Jesus stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day today. And of course, thank you all so much for being here already as well. Massively appreciated. And today we're back on sort of the regular schedule today. Saturday is of course Squad Up Saturdays. We are going to be doing some Tera Dens with chat. So if you've got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the base game, and you've also got Nintendo Online, then you are more than welcome to come and join us. Chags with a sub, 10 months. Oh my days. Thank you so much, Chags. Massively appreciated. Never ever expected though. So thank you so much. Honestly, makes a massive difference to us. So thank you very much for that. Right, so as long as you've got the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet base game and you've got Nintendo Switch Online, you'll be able to join us for the Dens. We're going to be, I think we're going to try and focus down on the Ditto Dens as much as we can. Get people a chance to get some of those 5 and 6 IV Dittos that we're all hunting for. And hopefully, who knows, maybe we'll be lucky that I do know we've got a number of members of the community who do play the game in different languages as well. So we might be able to get a little something going where we'll be able to trade Dittos with other people who are from other languages. Therefore, you can get a 5 or 6 IV Masuda Ditto, which is definitely the aim. So that's what we're going to do today. I have built a special mon specifically for the Tera raids, but I'll get to that in once we get onto the game as well. We'll do the same rules for the Dens as we normally do. It's first come, first served, and open to pretty much absolutely everybody. We generally request that you do try and bring something that is suitable for the Dens. Ideally level 100 or as close to as possible, so level 90 to 100 would be absolutely ideal, and of a suitable type. One thing that happens quite a lot and does tend to cause us to lose out on Dens generally tends to be people bringing in mons that aren't suitable for Dens. So a lot of people do seem to think that Iron Hands is suitable for every single Den. That is not true. Same for Golden Go, same for Azumarill. When it comes down to it, there is no single mon that is good for every single Den. The best thing to do is to find mons that are super effective against the Terra type, but defensively good against the Pokemon's natural stab types. So say for example, if it was a Water Terra Pikachu, you would want to have something that's super effective against water, so electric or grass. Most likely grass, because Pikachu can have Lightning Rod. But it would have to be a grass type that also resists the electric type attacks. Now, thankfully, grass resists electric anyway. But even better than that would be, for example, a grass ground type, because a grass ground type would be immune to the electric type attacks. Now, obviously, some of these Pokemon will have other coverage moves as well, which might be effective, or even super effective. Those ones we'll have to sort of figure out as we're going through them. But generally, if it's not its stab type, it's not going to be doing as much damage as it could. So that's generally the best way to look at it. Something that's level 90 to 100, ideally, and then with a type that's super effective against its Terra and defensively good against its natural types. That's the best way to do it. That's sort of the short way of putting it. But yeah, so when we do it as well, when we're going through the Dens, like I said, it is first come, first served, and we are allowing anybody in. That is not a problem at all. Especially today with the Ditto Dens. Ditto Dens are very interesting, and because of the mon that I have built, it doesn't really matter what anybody else brings. As long as you bring something that's super effective to the Terra type, you don't need to worry about defensively, because I've built a mon specifically to help this. So for the Ditto Dens, honestly, anybody can join. If you've just started the game and have access to Tera Dens, you are more than welcome to join us. If you've got level 15 as your best mon, that is totally fine for the Ditto Dens, because the Ditto will not be able to do any damage to us. But again, we'll get to that in a sec. Let me have a little flick through the chat and we'll say hello to everyone who's here, and then we're going to get into it. So let's do a shout out for the one and only, not that, Xena. For those of you who don't know Xena already, Xena is an amazing content creator, an outstanding Pokemon streamer who screams at every single shiny that she finds as well. And she's also my wife! She's my wife! Click the link, smash the follow button, spread that limbo love. You all know the drill. Chags, welcome in, Chags, mate. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you ever so much for being here, mate. For those of you who don't know Chags already, another amazing streamer friend of ours who definitely deserves your support. So click the link, smash the follow button, and spread that limbo love. But how are you doing, Chags? Here and ready to mod. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate you. And Blaze, welcome in, Blaze. How are you doing as well? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so, so much for being here. And again, as always, if you don't know Blaze already, please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that limbo love. How's it going, Blaze, mate? How is it going? And Duke as well. The squad's all here. We're doing well today. Duke, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so, so much for joining us as well. Most importantly, though, how are you doing? And for those of you who don't know Duke, Duke is another amazing streamer friend of ours, wonderful, wonderful content creator, and definitely deserves your support. So click the link, smash the follow button, and spread that limbo love. There's Duke, just popped up in the corner. Umbreon Ember, Umbreon, welcome in, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. Thank you ever so much for joining us, but of course, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? There we go. Do you mind levels? I've just started. Right, give us a little bit of information. Like I said, for the Ditto Dens, I'm very much of the opinion we should be totally fine. The only way it would not work for the Ditto Dens, and even then I think there's still a chance it could, is if everybody brought like a level 10. If everybody brought a level 10, it might make it a little hard, but the thing is, I'm very much of the opinion that so I'll be coming in with the specific Dittomon, then I think if we had one person in the group with a level 100, we could probably carry 2 level 10s very easily. So, so I'm thinking we might be alright. I'm thinking we might be alright on the Ditto Dens. 24, 25 top, I'm leveling as I go as well. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, Umbreon, for the Ditto Dens, 100%. Get yourself in. You are more than welcome. 100%. Try for every single one. I mean, I'm saying try because we do often have it where we've got more people who want to be involved than we've got spaces for. But yeah, for the Ditto Dens, it's going to be totally fine. For the other Dens, again, I'm happy for you to try them with us to see if we've got, say if we had 3 level 100s and yourself with a level 25, or like you said, you'd be leveling up as well, so maybe 30. I mean, to be fair, up until you're getting up until around the 70, 75 sort of level, the 25 to 30 isn't going to be that much of a difference. But I think we might be able to carry. That being said, if we did the den with you in it and it then didn't work, so if we failed it, what we would do then is we would ask you to step back as we reattempt it, so not join in for that one, just so that we can get it done. Then we can move on to another one, hopefully something that you can do, and that way we'll be able to get through more, and more people will be able to get involved, more people will be able to get the items, the candies, the stuff that we're actually after, and then we can move on. So I'll never, the only time I will outright ban people from the dens is if they are purposefully sabotaging the dens. So purposefully bringing in mons that are not suitable, attacking the teammates, which is quite a big one, or other little things like that. They're just purposefully done to stop us from having any success at all. So that's the only thing I would ever ban someone for. But like I said, if it's something that we're struggling on, that's when I'll ask the people who are a little bit lower level to take a step back, just so we can complete it and then move on to the next one. So I hope that makes sense. I hope everyone understands. And but yeah, that's how we'll work it on. Evercrom, welcome in, Evercrom. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Back-to-back shiny Silicobra and eggs. Let's go, Evercrom. Amazing, amazing. As always, please feel free to post screenshots of your shinies into the shiny Pokemon section of the Discord. It's the best way to flex your shinies. Pop them in there, pop a screenshot, and let everyone see. 2 Silicobra in back-to-back eggs. That is incredible look there, Evercrom. Incredible look. Thanks for shout, mate. Anytime, Blaze. Anytime. Yeah, 24, 25 top. I'm leveling as I go as well. So yeah, I think we should be fine, Umbreon. We'll definitely be able to get some Ditto Dens done. We probably won't be able to get you in on the SAMUROTT Dens, I'll be honest. But yeah, the Ditto Dens, 100%. Yeah, I think we'll be able to be alright. Chags, I can hop in for the Ditto Dens at level 100. Much appreciated, Chags, mate. Much appreciated. Chaos Fusion, Yowdy, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. And thank you ever so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? And let's, I'm thinking what we'll do then is jump over to the game screen. Bloop. There we go. Oh, I need to take all my shiny stuff off. There we go. And... oh, we could put the SAMUROTT back, though. Oh, and you know what? Let's just do this. And let's have a little look. Let's see. What's going to be the best place to get this from? Okay, let's try this. This could work. This could work. Or maybe not. Is that the one we're going to go for? Maybe it is. That'll have to do. No, it didn't work. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get a nice one. Are you transparent? We'll try it. We'll try this one. Let's see if this works. That's better. There we go. That's a bit prettier. And let's get the game showing as well, because it's going to be a bit of a boring stream if you can't see what I'm playing. There we go. There's the game capture. And turn the control on so the screen's not blank. And there we go. There we go. And of course, my screen capture is delayed. So let me reload that. And then we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be going. We'll be all right. And there we go. No delay now. Much better. Much better. Oh. Interesting. Never noticed I could do that before. I can actually capture my cursor on this now as well. I'd always had it as an option, but it seems to be only when I'm selected on that window. That's interesting. Very interesting. Where are we at as well? KL's not bad. Just some late night Saturday chilling. What a way to spend your day, though, eh? Looking forward to next week when I get my Digimon booster box. Oh, best of luck, mate. Hope it's a good one for you, but enjoy. Oh, a limbo jingle. Blessed. We are absolutely blessed. We love a limbo jingle. Thank you very much, Evercrum. Blaze, never born with you here, mate. You're too kind, Blaze, but I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Ruru, welcome in, Ruru. How are you doing as well? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so, so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? I'm just going to get myself connected to the internet in the meantime, because we do need to be connected to the internet to be able to do these dens together. If you've not done it before, what you need to do is go onto your pause screen like this, and just press your L button, your L bumper, just to connect to the internet. Then it'll do all this, show that you connect to the internet, and I'll say at the very top here, boop, online mode, because we're online. So there we go, that is perfect. Let's have a little look at where we're heading to first. So, I tell you what, this is just how I tend to do it. We're going to head down here. I always seem to start with Mesa goes at East Gate and then make my way round counterclockwise. Don't know why, just always felt the comfortable way of doing it. Hello everyone, hope you're all having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be in the world. Beautifully said, Ruru. Honestly, loving that. You've come in here, it's like, what's the opposite if you've woken up and chosen violence? You've woken up and chosen kindness. We need a version of that. We need an alternate from woken up and chosen violence. So woken up and chosen love, it just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? What can we do though? What can we do? And actually, I just remembered this before I started the stream. I remembered because I didn't because I hadn't mentioned it to Xena. But I was doing a few dens last night just to sort of try out the dittos, to try out the mon that I built for it and stuff like that as well. And I found a shiny! I found a shiny, guys! I found a shiny, little buddies! Oh my days! So I found myself a shiny on my way to my first den last night. And it was, if I can find it. There it is. It's the Hawlucha! One of the best shinies in the game. It is so good. So good. Yeah, it was nighttime and it was under the shadow of a tree. So when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, that shadow's really making that Hawlucha look dark. And then I was like, no, hang on a minute. So I was watching it from behind and it was like, is that just really, really dark shadows? Like really dark shadows? I'm not sure. Oh, in fact, I recorded the clip. So I can show you that. I wish I was recording on PC so I could have had my reaction to it as well. But yeah, it's the first day I was going to on the day. Just flew across to this little Tera Den down here. Oh, it wasn't night. It wasn't. I thought it was night. It's just dark in the shadow. But yeah, I just didn't click until then. I was like, hang on, look at that pretty little burb. Very pretty burb. Yeah, that was a nice one. Nice little surprise for me last night. I was happy. I was very happy. And let me just show you the mons that I'm going to be using in today's Tera Dens as well, just in case anybody was thinking about what mons would be very, very good to use in the Ditto Dens. Now, what does seem to be interesting, so normally, on the regular Ditto Dens, not these event dens, my normal strategy was to just go straight into my my Glimora egg box, use my level 2 Glimmet, and the NPCs, this is when I'm doing it solo, the NPCs would knock it out within like a turn or two. But for these dens, it doesn't work. These dens, it doesn't work. So if you're soloing these dens, you can't bring a low level mon because it's just not going to work. Essentially, everything else gets scaled down to you, and yeah, nothing's doing any damage, so it's no good. So what I've done instead is I've built a level 100 Magikarp. So it's a level 100 Magikarp. This is for solos. There's a reason there's 2 Magikarp down here. So if you want to solo these Ditto Dens, best thing to do is get yourself a Magikarp, get it up to level 100, and put no EVs into it. Do not bottle cap it. You want to keep its stats as low as you can possibly get them. Ideally, you want to try and get a defense lowering nature. Ideally, defense lowering and special attack raising, because there is no special attacks that Magikarp can have access to. But its defense stat is naturally relatively high. So Magikarp's defense stat is 130, which is actually not too bad at all at level 100. It's not great, but it's not awful. It's not awful. So a defense lowering nature will be helpful there as well. Now what you can do is just give it the move Splash and just wait for the AI to knock it out. that works. That does work. But I thought to myself, is there any way we can make this better? Is there any way we can get more damage output, make it finish a little bit quicker maybe? Is there anything we can do? And I thought to myself, oh, maybe there is. Maybe there is. So what if we keep tackle on the moveset? So we have splash and tackle, but you give the Magikarp a rocky helmet. Now when the Ditto transforms, it'll transform into exactly the same one as yours, minus the item. So that means every time it uses tackle on you, it's going to take the rocky helmet damage, which does 1/6 of its total HP. Now obviously these are 5-star Dens, so it'll be 1/6 of 1/20th. So it's not as much, but it adds up. It adds up. It's actually a good chunk of damage. When it does hit, you can see a red sliver, so it's a visible HP loss. Magikarp's tackle on its own against the Ditto doesn't do enough to be able to visually see a red line until you've done some attack cheers, some of those go all outs. So this seems to work quite well. It does mean that Magikarp is throwing tackles out, but it's throwing tackles out on an attack stat of 52. It's not doing a lot of damage with that. It's not going to. The advantage as well is because your Magikarp has high defense compared to everything else. It's going to be taking less damage from those tackles anyway. If it was a special attacking move, then it could have been an issue, but it seems to work. So for solos, this is the set I 100% recommend. Make sure it's holding Rocky Helmet, do that extra little bit of chip damage. You've got tackle, so you're not passive. The Ditto is also not passive, but it will just 50-50 choose between tackle and splash. So for half of the time, it's not doing any damage at all, and the other half of the time, it's doing barely any damage, but taking extra damage from the Rocky Helmet. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. But that's for solos. If we're doing it like we're doing it today, where we're going to have other people joining us in the team, then we want something slightly different. So for this one, this is a simple level 3 Magikarp. I could have bred it, but I couldn't be bothered. So what I did instead is I went down to the Poco Path, made my way to the first area of water I could find, which is actually the very narrow stream. You follow it all the way down, and there's a little bay where you've got loads of Wiglets, but you've also got Magikarp that spawn there as well, and they spawn around level 3. Absolutely ideal. So that's my level 3 Magikarp. Now, the reason this works in multiplayer Dens, but not solos, like I said before, if I was to bring this into solos, all of the AI would also scale to the level 3 Magikarp. So nothing can do any damage to it. But if we're doing it with other people that are bringing things that are higher than level 3, suddenly it starts working again. So that is that's the one. Umbreon, great question there. Do we know what the Ditto will transform into? So yes, because all of these have their hidden ability, which is Imposter, the Ditto will always transform before the battle starts, and will always transform into the host's Pokemon. That's why I'm bringing this level 3 Magikarp that only has Splash. Because of that, the Ditto will never be able to do any damage to you because it's only got Splash to use, and it's low level, so you should be able to smash through it really easy. That's the reason that these Ditto Dens, we should be able to carry people through. So that's going to be the plan for that. I don't have Rocky Helmet on this one, simply because I've not got Tackle on this one. If the Ditto hasn't got Tackle, it can't proc the Rocky Helmet. So that makes sense. So essentially, for today's Dens, I'll be using my level 3 Magikarp with Splash, so you will not take any damage at all. It's just going to be how long it takes us to knock it out. But hopefully at level 3, Ditto will copy the stats. Should be a single turn as well, but we'll find that out. We'll find that out as we do our first Den of the stream. Here we go. So 5-star Fairy Tera Ditto. Ideally, we want types that are super effective against Fairy, but I think we're going to be fine. Ideally, yeah. So ideally, we want Steel or Poison type attackers. and we want to avoid anything that fairy resists or is immune to. So no dragon types. No dragon types. What else is fairy immune to? Not immune, sorry. Resist. Fairy resists bug, dark, and fighting. So yeah, so no bugs, no dark, no fighting, and no dragon. Other than that, go for it. Fill your boots. So let's let me get this one up. I'll pop the code into the chat as well. PMLTX0 is the code. And we'll start getting some people in. Okay, so let me change Pokemon. Let me get our level 3 Magi all ready for this one. Super duper. And I'll catch up a bit on a bit of chat as well. What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? There we go. Chaos, actually kind of difficult to find Digimon collectible card game stuff. Seems to sell out really quick in stores. You usually need to do some online searching for them. Yeah, I'm going to say, I know that some of the CCGs are getting very, very popular at the minute. And I do wonder as well whether it's a matter of stores aren't buying as many in as, say, some of the more popular ones, like your Pokemon TCG, like your Magic and stuff like that. So it might be that certain stores aren't buying as much stock in, which makes it so much harder as well. But there we go. Okay, we've got a full team squad. We should be looking good here. Should be looking good. Let's get going. Now, thankfully, there shouldn't be much I'll need to do on this. Maybe just focus on the go all out cheers. But I think we should be done before I've got all 3 of them done. Even singles are scarce. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Ruru, doing good tag, just vibing. Love it. Woke up and chose chaos. Positive chaos though, Ruru. Positive chaos. Shiny! Oh, thank you for the applause. Love that. Lewis, I've recently got a shiny like that. Oricorio Fire. Nice. That is the one. Love the Oricorio shinies as well. It just sort of inverts the colours or reverses the colours, and it's really good. There we go. So there's Imposter transforming into Magikarp. I'll do a cheer. Go all out. Yeah, didn't even get a chance to do the go all out cheer. That is how easy it's going to be today. That is how easy. That was amazing. So yeah, remember to catch each and every one because we're going to be checking what their IVs are. Ideally, we're looking for the 6 IVs. On top of that, personally, I'm looking for 6 IVs, 5 IV with 0 in speed, 5 IV with 0 in attack, maybe a 5 IV with 0 in special attack as well. Those would be the 4 I'd be most interested in. I was going to say, actually, a 4 IV with 0 in speed and 0 in attack would actually be really good as well, but that one's not up there. On that note as well, there are more odds for this than you would expect. So let me jump across to here for a quick second. There we go. There we go. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so these are the event dens for this event, right? So for this event, we have a 97% chance. So 97 out of 100 dens that we do will be the 5-star level 75 Ditto, and it's a random IV guaranteed 5 max. So there is essentially 5 IVs. Each IV is out of 32, 0 to 31. There is a 1 in 32 chance for every single one of these that we do that we'll get a perfect 6 IV. Brilliant, right? Not too bad. However, there's more. So we have these 3 over here. And these are a 1% chance each. So 1% of the Tera Dens, of the Tera Raids, are going to be either guaranteed 5 IV with 0 in attack. 1% will be guaranteed with 5 IV, 0 in speed. And 1% is guaranteed to be all 6 as well. So that is on top of the 1 in 32 chance for the 97%. So there's a, so yes, essentially it's like a 3 in 100 chance to definitely be confirmed one of the ideal IV sets. On top of the 1 in 32. So that's looking pretty good as well. But yeah, I only noticed that because I looked it up the other day. I was like, oh, that could be quite interesting. The other thing is as well, I do believe that all of us that are involved in the den should get the same IVs. So 5 IV, as we knew, and decent in special defense. So not great, but it's adding to the pile. I really wish the box I was putting him in was closer, but whatever. And empty as well, that'd be quite nice. Let's move these. Lovely. Alright, and I'll start making way for the other one, for our next one. Chags, got a shiny like that at the beginning of the game. I was on my way to Psychic Gym and a shiny Altari was about to take off, but I got it. Yo, Chags. That is amazing. What a great shiny as well. Love shiny Altaria. Alright, we've got another one over here. It's an electric type. Do you know what the oh yeah, we did that with the leaders one. That's the one. Thank you very much. Good question though. That's why Limo brings them in. Spot on. Ditto is in pasta, so I eat. Don't eat the Ditto. Just because it's in pasta doesn't mean you have to eat it. Duke Collins, and I want to try this with a low-level Voltorb, and only the move self-destruct. Oh. How does it work? Yeah, I mean, have you tried it? Because part of me thinks that would maybe work. Maybe. Yeah. No idea. We need 4 players. You wouldn't need 4 players. You could do it. You could try that solo. As long as one person goes in with a low-level Voltorb, only knowing self-destruct. Don't use any attacks. Just go all out, or maybe even the defense cheer. And yeah, the Ditto will use self-destruct on the first turn, and we'll know. We'll know if it works. That's an interesting thought. It's an interesting thought. My concern is because of the way the HP seems to work in these dens. Because the way the HP seems to work in these is, because it's 20 times HP, it's almost like it's 20 HP bars. So whether it'd have to self-destruct 20 times, I don't know. But it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, you can definitely try that solo. So if anyone's got something to try that with right now, let us know how it goes. Let us know. And we will get started on our electric Tera 5-star Ditto. Let's see what we get with this one. I'll pop the code in the chat, and we'll see where we are. So, N0M-NOM-DX9. There we go. I'll get our resident Magikarp. Checks, me and my mum usually use whatever we have that's as low as possible. So yeah, so that's what I was explaining earlier on, is that in normal Ditto Dens, yeah, you'd just be able to bring in something really low level and it would be fine. Again, if you're doing it with others, it still works.
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give him a toss and landed across the tower. Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
Oh, we love it. We absolutely love it. But yeah, so in solos or where you've not got a full team, it doesn't seem that everything seems to scale down for these dens, which is interesting. But yeah, generally works really well. That's why I normally just go for my Glimmet level 2. I attacked it was just for funsies. That's a good one. Blaze, I want a 6 IV, adamant, jolly, timid, and modest. Smart to get all the natures. That is smart. That is the one. Right, We've got a team, we've got a squad, we've got a team squad. Let's go. And Chags Limbo, want to know something fun about the Altaria brought along? Of course, Chags, always do. Let us know. DX9, I'm on DX12. Oh, DirectX 12. I was trying to think what that was then. And Emperor Kool-Aid, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? You'll be seeing this Arcanine soon, Lewis. Oh, I'm excited. You know how excited I am for the viewer battles to come back. Oh, it wasn't a one-shotter this time. It wasn't a one-shotter. 2 will do it, though. Oh, no, 2 won't do it because the shield went up. Check. So not only is it the shiny one, but I made it so it's the Tera type reflects on its old Mega. Oh, so it's Fairy Tera. Oh, I like that, Chags. I like that a lot. Actually, a really good typing for Altaria. Almost didn't catch that then from Force of Habit. Emperor Kool-Aid just chilling at work, waiting for my breakfast to get here. Oh, what you having for breakfast, Emperor Kool-Aid? Let us know. Chags, so not only is it shiny, and oh, right, that is Fairy Tera indeed. That is the one, Chags. Honestly, that's a great choice. Not just thematically, but competitively as well. It's brilliant. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Now, we don't get that here in the UK. That's something that we don't have. So, from what I'm aware of, biscuits are like a savoury scone here in the UK, which we don't have. And the gravy that you have is milk-based or cream-based. We don't have cream-based gravy. It's crazy. I definitely want to try it at some point, though. I've had lots of people tell me all about it. But yeah, would definitely like to try it in the future. But yeah, all of our gravies are like meat-based rather than cream-based. But yeah, so definitely on my bucket list. American biscuits and gravy. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Also capped it. Chagged, it is power. Moveset and nature might need work in though. Yeah, so I suppose it depends. Is it going to be competitive or for a Tera Dens? If it's for Tera Dens, obviously you don't need coverage of any kind. You just need to have it to be you just need all of its attacks to be the same type as its Tera type, and ideally its Tera type to match one of its regular stab types to get the boost. Always worth checking these, just in case. Whereas in competitive, that's where you're going to have, you're obviously going to have your stab type moves offensively anyway, but you're probably going to have some coverage as well, and that's pretty good. But yeah, Tera Den builds and competitive builds are 2 completely different beasts. You didn't say the same about Dynamax Dens, but yeah, it's like a mon that is built for competitive is not set up for Tera Dens, because in competitive, odds are you probably don't want it to share a Tera type with its stab type, because you want it defensively to have a good effect, or to trap people in, but you're not doing that in Tera Dens. You just need it to be power of that one type. So yeah, so for Altaria, for example, you'd make it a flying Tera. There's very little point in a Dragon Tera, so yeah, flying Tera, and then just have flying type attacks on it. Maybe a boosting move, probably Roost as well, and that would probably do you. I normally say two of the same type attacking move, just so you've got in case of PP issues. But yeah, generally you're going to be all right. So here we go. Let's get our next Ditto going. We've got a ground Tera Ditto. I'm saying Ditto like we didn't know it would be a Ditto. But that's 81X0S8. And that is now in the chat as well. Kane, welcome in, Kane. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, mate, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Switch half an hour is meant for competitive, but I'll use it in dens where I can. Yeah, so some of the lower level dens you can use competitive mons in rather than a Tera Den mon. So yeah, 3 and 4 stars it should still smash through as long as you've got a type that's fitting and you're not having to suffer with Terra. But yeah, generally that is the best way to go. There we go, we're filling up. We got Blaze, we got Duke. 1 space remaining, and I should probably get that Magikarp set up before I forget. Didn't check the IVs on that other one as well. Okay, 5 IV, missing speed. It is timid though, it was timid. There we go, that was on the Blazers after.
I think you wanted 6 IV timid.
Oh yeah, 6 IV timid. That's still close. Okay, I'm good. Just about to start my 20th playthrough of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Jeez! I was like, you must know that game back to front by now, right? Nice. Name it Tim. Tags. The moveset currently is Sky Attack, Sing, Moonblast, and Dragon Breath. Right, yeah, so Moonblast is the move I would probably stick with, especially if you're sticking with it as a Fairy Terra. Obviously, it's then not going to be, as good for Tera Dens, because it's only going to be doing stab damage, like regular stab, as opposed to the 2.25 times stab, which you get from the Terra being the same as one of your current types. So that's probably it. It'll probably lack some power because of that. Sky Attack, yeah, you can definitely replace that with a better flying type move for competitive. Sing is pretty low accuracy, and Dragon Breath is very low power. So I think you can probably change a few of those out and be alright. I mean, like I said, if you were doing it for Terra, I would swap probably all 4 of those moves out. Go for a more suitable flying type attack. Maybe keep Sky Attack as a secondary just in case. Then Roost for some recovery and Dragon Dance for a boost if needed. That would probably be my best recommendation for using as a Tera Den mon for sure. Ditto down, let's go. A bomber Snow says a bomber go. Okay, now Final Fantasy fanboy and a digital funboy. There's probably not a thing I don't know about them. No, that's the thing. It's good to have a passion. It's good to have a passion. That's the one. Inspiring, mate. There we go. Getting the ball. I will say, I do feel they maybe could have made this little section shorter. I'm not sure if I could throw a ball and that it would stay airborne as long as that ball did. There we go. Getting some. Again, these are pretty good. You're gonna say, got plenty of candies out of them. Obviously, getting your Ditto Goos, getting some of the Terra Shards, whatever type it is. Getting some of the Greppa Berries, Quallot Berries, which again are very, very useful for breeding and EV training and stuff like that as well. And we're getting some vitamins. You know what? This isn't too bad. Also need to change the nature because it's minus attack plus special attack. Wait, what? I mean, for the moveset you've got right now, Moonblast, like I said, Moonblast is the only one of those moves that you'd keep. Maybe Sky Attack if you did make it a flying Tera Den mon instead. But Moonblast is a special attacking move. So that would benefit from that. I mean, Altari's offensive stats are balanced. I would probably say the same though. Going for a physical attacking set might make more sense because of Dragon Dance. Because Dragon Dance boosts attack and speed. But if you were going to go physical, then yeah, you do get a little bit limited. Oh, that's not a bad shout, actually, though. Yeah, actually, acrobatics and don't hold an item. That's the 110 base power. That is solid. That is the one. That is definitely the way to run that. So yeah, acrobatics without an item. Oh, no, even better. Okay, Chags, we're on it. Okay, so we want, you want to swap the nature around to adamant rather than modest. So adamant plus attack minus special attack. And okay, this is going against what I said before, but sky attack and holding the power herb. Is power herb the one I'm thinking of? There we go. So it is power herb. What power herb does is if the holder uses a move that has a charging turn, like sky attack, immediately after charging the move, the user consumes the power herb and executes the final stage of the move. So you'll use sky attack in a single turn. It'll consume the power herb, and then you can just acrobatics at 110 base power, bash, 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 bash. Then, sky attack, acrobatics, dragon dance, roost, flying terror, adamant nature. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. I'm not sure you could make an Altaria, a flying Altaria better than that. Gaming is my passion. It's all I ever do with my free time. It's good to have a passion. Good to have a hobby. Completely agree. Right, let's see where our next Ditto Den is. Oh, we've got another fairy one. We started with the fairy, we come back to another fairy. Duke, in your opinion, is Cloth more Dens or competitive suited? I think Cloth can do either, but you would have to build it either as a Tera Den Cloth or a competitive Cloth. But yeah, Cloth works both. I've got a Terra Cloth. Cloth is my Rock Terramon, and it's been great. It's been really, really good. Don't get me wrong, the ability is potentially an issue, but it hasn't been enough of an issue for me yet for me to change it. So we're sticking as it is at the minute. But yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of success with Cloth as a Tera Den mon. And then like I said, if it can definitely be used competitive. Its ability, Anger Shell, is definitely more for competitive than Tera Dens, but like I said, it's still working, still works. I need to write that down somewhere. No worries, Jags. If you've forgotten anything or anything like that, drop me a DM. I'll get it over to you again. I'll type it up for you. I think I'll make the Shiny one competitive one and I'll catch another Altaria sometime for a Flying Terror. That's smart. That is very smart. That is something I'm sort of doing as well. That's why all of my Tera Den mons aren't shiny. I've got all my competitive mons, they're going to be shiny, and the Tera Den ones I'll work on extra. I also have Terra Claw, but I was wondering a combo for competitive. There is, yeah, so Duke, I honestly, unless you're talking about a Ditto, for example, that only has the one move, I can't think of a single Pokemon that is its Tera Den set would be useful in competitive or vice versa. I can't think of a single Pokemon other than something like Ditto, which doesn't have any other moves. Magikarp, maybe even then, I feel like Magikarp you'd only really be using for Ditto Dens, so you wouldn't put EVs into it or IVs into it. Oh no, a Claw, not my Terra one. Okay, so yeah, so if you've got a Terra one and you're getting a second Claw for competitive, yes, 100%, definitely. But as a single Cloth, it would be almost impossible. Essentially, it would either become a lot weaker as a Tera Den mon or a lot weaker as a competitive mon to try and balance so the other one works in the other. Yeah, you're better off making two separate Cloths if that was the way you were going to do it. Umbreon with a stretch as well. Right, let me get the code into the chat for this fairy Ditto. And we will we'll go from there. So N1F6CX is the code. Let's get our magic card. Oh, I didn't check the IVs again. Let's do that. Need to move these. Okay, that was 5 IV, missing special attack, and sassy nature. Well, that's workable. That's workable. Oh, Chag's bringing the tink. There you go. Umbreon, let's do that stretch for you. Oh, we got Chaos Fusion! Chaos Fusion, welcome in as well. Final Fantasy VII Remake, some people my age didn't like it because of how much they changed. But I like it. I prefer a remake not to be a one-on-one remake. I've played it, I'd want it to be different. And you know what? The Pokemon community has just recently gone through this as well with BDSP. Because BDSP was pretty much a one-for-one remake, and that is what a lot of people weren't so happy with. So I think the Pokemon community has definitely got something in common with the Final Fantasy community there as well. Yeah, not a claw, not Mateo one. That's what I meant. There we go. I got you. And Jags, basically making a Tera Den mon follows a whole different set of rules than a competitive mon. One, you want to be a powerhouse. The other, you want to be strategic. So much better than I said it, Chags. So much better. But yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. And don't get me wrong, you can have strategic Tera Den mons. Generally, the support mons work for that. I've got a minute, I can show you that real quick. Down here, I have a support Quillfish. So this Quillfish is specifically built to support. But again, because it's specifically built to support, it might get some use in doubles, but it's unlikely. But yeah, so there's a little bit of crossover on Terra support mons. Again, it would have to be a very niche team to fit it into. But yeah, generally you want to be a powerhouse in Dens because you're going against 20, 30, 50 times health. You need the power. Because you've only got a certain amount of time. That's what makes it important. But yeah, and then in competitive, yeah, 100% you want to be strategic because you'll be switching in and out. You'll be, you're not just going against a single Pokemon. You've got to figure out what the opposites are and stuff like that. So yeah, that makes sense. Remember, it says my comms is wrong or failed. Do you do it through the Pokemon Center or through a den? After this one, I'll show you the setup to join. I should have done that before. That's on me. Sorry, Umbreon. This Heatwave Zoroark is Poison Terra with Sludge Bomb. Oh, okay. I mean, you're not going to get a chance to Terra in this against the Ditto. But yeah, Sludge Bomb. I'm going to say non-stab. It'll chip away at it. We can work with that. And say, thankfully, one person should probably knock this out anyway, so we should be alright. Jags, Golden Go for the Iron Leaf is also something that took a bit of brain power on spam the living daylights out of one move. So yeah, so that's a whole different section as well. So the 7-star Dens, because those are not only a ridiculously high HP stat, they're also generally scripted in certain ways, set up to make sure you can't do them easily just by spamming, which is why people started making some of the sets like the Belly Drum Iron Hands, like the Stored Power Slowbro and stuff like that. Those ones, they do work for that specific 7-star. That's the thing. People seem to think like the Belly Drum Iron Hands, because it goes to +6 and does a lot of damage, that's all that matters. But no, because you're losing half HP, you've got a very high chance of having your stats reduced. It just becomes a threat to the raid more than anything else. So yeah, solos, do as you wish, go for it. Do Iron Hands as much as you like, but not in online. Honestly, it causes more fails than anything else. I have an iron bundle that kind of works both, but just not enough to be a viable Terramon. And that's the thing. So for it to be a viable Terramon, you'd want it to be either electric or fighting. Whereas in competitive, you want it to be utilising both electric and fighting. Possibly with a grass Terra to avoid Spore or any of those. And that's where it sort of fits in. Or maybe even Fire Terra to stop the burn. And again, that's why it gets different. That's why it makes them very, very vastly different beasts. They made Final Fantasy VII Remake an action-based when original was turn-based. Final Fantasy VII Remake is all in Midgar. 50 hours in Midgar when original was only in Midgar for 2 hours. Okay, so it's a big change then. Big change. Kippy! Welcome in, Kippy. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly though, Kippy, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? And yeah, they don't really work for anything else. That's it. It's trying to get people to realise that. There's the hard bit. Right, centre box, and we're gonna move the mons we've got. Okay. So let's move this one. Oh, I didn't look at HP. I was like, oh, is that 6? But no, it's not 6. 5. Right, let's get to the breed box. There's our breed box. Pop some more dittos in. We're going to get a 6 out of it at some point, right? It'll happen today. It's definitely going to happen today. Alright, up next then, we've got a little rock one over here, so let's head over to the rock one. Shauna! Welcome in, Shauna. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? For those of you who don't know Shauna already, Shauna is another amazing streamer friend of ours who definitely deserves your support, so please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. That is the one. Instinct kicked in. I didn't throw a ball by accident. Oh, same, mate. Same. Not on that one, but it's going to happen to me a lot. It's definitely going to happen to me a lot. Again, always worth a little swift shufty. Just to have a look of any shinies that might be around. And what's the best way out of here? It's up that wall. And now I make this mistake all the time. Whenever I fly to this one, to this Pokemon Center, I always just climb up the closest wall, and there's a lip around a lot of the top, so you can't climb it, and then you have to spend ages sort of sideways shuffling. Not making that mistake today. Complete God Dimension Limbo. I have a Dark Terra Gardevoir. Ooh, that's an interesting one. That's a very interesting one. So I've seen a lot of people using Dark Terra on like fighting types and poison types. No, nothing of interest. Always worth checking if there's any sheens. Clear your mind. Okay, before we get into this one, like I said, I was going to show how we get into it. And I've just noticed an item down here, so I'm going to grab that because I can't stop myself. There's those sneasels. Oh, hello Litleos and Pyro. Didn't expect you to be there. Let's have a little look then. So before I do that, let me... Litleo! Litleo! Naughty. Right, okay, so yeah, so if you want to join, all you need to do is open up your pause menu like this, go onto the Poke Portal. That will load this screen up right here. And what you want to do is go down one option to Terra Raid Battle. Select that one, and then it'll bring up this little, like, notice board. Ignore the notice board. The majority of it, anyway. You can see lots of 5-star dittos there, not what we're after. Instead, what you want to do is go all the way across to this one right here, close to my head, the one that says link code. Select that one, and then all you need to do is input the code that I pop into the chat. You'll also be able to see it on my screen whilst I'm not searching for the Magikarp, but but I'll pop it into the chat every single time as well. But there we go. So that's that is how you join in. Kippy, I'm going 20 key G! Kind of what I wanted to gain, and I currently weigh more than my brothers. No, that is great news, mate. If you've been looking to make those gains, I'm so happy for you, mate. As someone that struggles with weight gain as well, it's sometimes hard to have that discussion, to be like, oh, I'm really happy I've gained some weight, because so many people don't understand it. So many people just think that, well, people try to lose weight. Why are you trying to gain weight and stuff like that? But yeah, as someone who struggles to gain that weight as well, I'm so with you, and I'm so happy for you, but so happy for you, my friend. Really am. But honestly, hope is that sort of at your goal weight now, or is that where you're happy? Happiness is the most important thing, and if you're happy, that's the one. Right, let me get this challenge up and get the code into the chat. It's a rock Tera Ditto, and the code is, like I said, it'll pop on screen. There we go. T4QDJR. And I will change the Pokemon. So that's why I put it into the chat, because now it's disappeared. Oh! We've learnt something. Xena's the one that learnt it. Xena's the one that noticed it and pointed it out. And yeah, I'm going to mention it because I thought it was a great thing you noticed. When you go into these Tera Dens, your boxes, they look different than they do yourself, especially if you put different wallpapers on. Seems like it might be a visual glitch. If you go left and then right and you've changed your wallpapers, the wallpaper returns. Can't see it online because I haven't changed my wallpapers yet, but if you've changed your wallpapers and realise you don't get the right colours, go left, go right, then they start working again. There we go, just a little something. Let's see, let's get me Magikarp. Okay, we've got Limbo, we've got Blaze, we've got Chags, we've got Aspen. Who's Aspen in chat? Please let us know. Please let us know. They added more to Midgard, they added stuff you never did in the original, but the remake brings forth a lot of questions. Why is Cloud having visions? Why does Aerith seem to know about things that ain't even happened yet? Ooh, so maybe it's like cyclical. Maybe it's like deja vu. Unbeing Ember, thank you very much. Perfect. I'll put a little note next to your name so I recognise it from now on. There we go. In-game Aspen. Fabulous. Kind of regretting not evolving it into a Gallade though. Oh, that would have been great. Yeah, the Dark type, because you could have expected some Psychic type moves coming your way then. Unfortunately, Volt Orb Self-Destruct only fails when using it. Oh, Blaze, second question then. I'm guessing you mean it fails when the Ditto uses it. Can your Volt Orb use it?
Why would you want your...
You wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to, but I'm just curious now. I'm curious as to whether it prevents all explosive moves or just the Tera Den one from using it. Didn't try, yeah. I wouldn't have expected you to, mate. But it's an interesting quirk, and it essentially it could mean that if it's the entire den that doesn't allow it, that could potentially open up some loopholes. Maybe it feels like something that could be utilised. Thank you, lot. I was confused. It's all good, Umbreon. It's all good. Happy to help. I'm glad we've got you in as well. And to be fair, you have probably brought the cutest Mon into a Tera Den that we have ever seen in a Tera Den. It's maybe the first ever Azrael Terra. Oh, no one's even letting me have a chance to use Splash. You're so rude. Would have been great if it worked. It would have been. But now I'm interested. Because if it's something that only affects the Terramon, it only affects the Raidmon. That's... Are there any other moves that are prevented because it's the Raidmon? Interesting. Oh, almost didn't catch it. Sean, I've been getting a lot of hack Pokemon and Wonder Trays. If I release oh, and of course I release them, and that's why I do Wonder Trays, to get rid of those hack Pokemon. Yeah, I mean you're doing good work, Shauna. It's I'm gonna say it's so sad to see that there are so many hack Pokemon getting into the game again already. The one positive is that we do know from the update in Pokemon Home that Pokemon Company are putting more effort in to start banning people with hack Pokemon, utilizing hack Pokemon, providing, trading hack Pokemon, anything like that. So it's really good to know that they are really going to start cracking down on it. And hope, honestly, from my point of view now, I'm very much of the opinion of it's very well known that there are hack Pokemon out there. I'm sort of the opinion that you kind of know, especially the ones that are going to get you banned. You definitely know. It's a deserved ban in my eyes. There's just no need for it. It's like if it was in athletics, if we're in the Olympics, if you were disqualified for doping, you know, using like a medication that you possibly shouldn't be using because it gives you a competitive advantage, you wouldn't be able to say I didn't know. That doesn't fly. And I kind of feel that Nintendo maybe will have to go that same route, because people will just keep on pushing their luck. So yeah. So Shauna, you're doing the great work there. You're doing great work by making sure that any hack Pokemon that are being popped around, they're not going to the people that don't know. Gonna say the more they get released, the better. The sad thing is that I think we'd need to have an absolute army of people doing it to get them all gone, because of how many do get flooded in, and obviously it's so, yeah, it's just infuriating. Okay, it took me 7 years to gain 3 stone. I know all too well how hard it is to gain weight. 100%. Did try Duke's on a killing spree. Slitherwing is a strong moth. It is. What's your nickname, Slitherwing? Stroll Corona. Love Stroll Corona. That's what people are thinking, that Aerith has been through these events once before, and Cloud's having visions of future events like he's been giving them to stop them from happening. See, yeah, that was where my mind went as well. It's almost like it's not a remake, it's that the characters are reliving it, which would be really cool. Chags, oh, another thing I forgot to mention, I have a flying Tera Pikachu! Yo, Chags, let's go! Wait, Pika Blue. Flying Tera Marill? Because that was when Marill was first released, before we knew the name of it. Everyone thought it was going to be called Pika Blue. It was, yeah, that's the one. Limbo, did you see the keychain I mentioned last time? I haven't seen it yet. You know what? I'm going to take a look right now, because I did want to have a little look. Which section did you pop it in, mate?
In the general section.
In general. Oh, that's so cool. I'm assuming that's one. I'm assuming that's one keychain. It's double-sided. It looks like the shadow of the other behind each one. It's like a little easier to see the shadow of the angel. Yeah, honestly, that is amazing. What material is it made out of? That's the thing I can't tell. At first, I thought it was like almost like card, but it looks like it's got a thickness to it. And I'm like, is it plastic or metal? Or even vinyl? Oh, acrylic! Oh, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, Chag's great find there, mate. Great find. For anyone who is interested in what we're talking about as well, feel free to jump into the Discord. Check out the general section. We do have Chags' new keyring in there. Looks very swish. Very swish. I quite like that art design as well. That's very much up my alley. It's kind of cute, but detailed. I like it. Where are we as well? There we go. Mirage Strike! Mirage Strike, welcome in. How are you doing, Mirage? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? I had a quick shout out going for you as well. Boop. For those of you who don't know Mirage Strike already, make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You all know the drill. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Sephiroth's line at the end has people confused. 7 seconds from the end. Enough time for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see. Oh, is that the line? 7 seconds from the end. Enough time for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see. So do you think that's it? It's like it's like Sephiroth's stopping time at that moment and sending the characters back, hoping that he'd be able to beat them the second time. I mean, that's plausible, right? That's plausible. I don't know enough about it, but that's plausible. Nike, welcome in, Nike. How are you doing as well? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Mirage Local, playing Unite. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Hope you win. Hope you get that dub. Unite's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm not a fan of MOBAs at all, but I enjoy Unite whenever I played it. Don't play it often, but it's good. Twitch is really trying to make me click on shield mode. Stop it, Twitch. It is not needed at the minute. Yeah, I always see it all the time. And anywhere I'm modding, I'm like, kind of want to touch it. But I'm like, I'm not sure I should. Let's see. When you get a moment, check your DMs real quick. It's just a screenshot you may be interested in. Ooh, okie dokie. Do we look familiar? Oh, okay. Yes, that is looking familiar. It's one thing is just missing a certain kind of stone, I'm guessing, but yeah, that is solid, mate. That is solid. Am I gonna have a chance to take it on? Oh, and there's a throwback team as well. There's a throwback team. Very excited. Nike, I'm doing really well. The other day I got to try the KSI Prime. It's pretty good. Oh, KSI, as in KSI DBT. Yeah, KSI. I used to really enjoy KSI back in the day. KSI Prime? Oh, of course, he's involved in that silly drink thing, isn't he? I'm surprised he hasn't taken a step back from that, especially with everything that's been going on. Yeah, I'm really surprised he's not taken a step back from that. I was gonna say he's got enough trouble on his plate as it is. He definitely doesn't want that coming back to his door. Blaze, welcome in, Blaze. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Jags, not that I want to touch it per se, is that I hate having that notification bubble. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like in games, if you get like an exclamation mark because you've got new things in your bag, and you're like, no, I need to get rid of those. I need to get rid. There's 2 instances where 7 seconds is a thing. Cloud killing Sephiroth at the end of Final Fantasy VII, when Sephiroth killed Aerith. 2 events that were both 7 seconds. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Blaze, why don't you do the weak Pokemon stat with Ditto? We actually explained that earlier on. So we sort of are. For the multiplayer ones, level 3 Magikarp is what you need. But if you're soloing it, you need a level 100 because the AIs will scale with you. There we go, we've got 1 space remaining, only a few seconds left. So I think it's just going to be 3 of us for this one, but we should still smash it. And say Chag should be one-hitting. Ruru brought it all the way up and into bank. Now they're just waiting to be unleashed. Oh, Ruru, I'm so excited. So excited. Drew, doing great, DJ. Love it, Blaze. No, Blaze, different Blaze. This is going to be confusing now. This is going to be really confusing. We've got 2 Blazes. I'm good, how about you? Not too bad at all, mate. Not too bad at all. Thank you very much. But yeah, am I going to have to call, I'm going to call Blaziken by the full name from now on. There we go. There's the imposter. Into the Magikarp. Those the originals not remade, so it's honestly nostalgic. No, that is the one. Bringing them back. That is the absolute one. There we go. We catch it. Easels, peasels. Blaze, thank you very, very much for the follow as well. Thank you very, very much. Massively appreciated. I do hope you really enjoy your time here with us as well. That's very posh of you, Limbono. It's, oh, of course, Blaziken. Of course. Or it's because you've been naughty. It's not Blaze. Blaze! Blaze Frank Sicken. I don't know why I've decided your middle name must be Frank in between the Blaze and the Sicken. But Blaze Frank Sicken. I got hit him for once. Yes, Umbreon. Thankfully, whether you hit it or not, whether you do a lot of damage or very little, it doesn't affect what you get. So no matter what, we all get the same stuff. But it's I'm glad you've got a hit in. Mind reader. Hi, Blaze. This is Blaze. Blaze, may I introduce you to Blaze? Blaze kicking chicken sickin. Speaking of Frank, I'm reading Frankenstein. I thought I saw that on Discord. Yeah, got a little note saying that you're reading it. Just out of interest, did you like type that into your status, or is that like are you reading it on like a Kindle or an e-reader or something like that? And it's linked to your Discord. Oh, you did. Because it was like it looks like it works the same way as like watching XYZ on YouTube or playing XYZ or whatever. So it made me think, and I was like, do you have like a digital book that links to Discord? That's really cool. Blaze picking sickin' chicken. Can't wait for the DLC. I know it's going to add a lot of Pokemon that I can use for my teams. I am so excited for the DLC too. Yeah, I'm so excited. Just for the things it's going to add. The Pokemon that'll be coming back. Yeah, it's going to be so good. So good. And we're probably talking like 6 months most now. 5 to 6 months. Not too bad. Not too bad. But this is them from the visions to maybe stop Sephiroth from killing Aerith. Maybe that's the end he's talking about. Maybe she's not meant to die because Remake brings forth a new enemy. The Whispers the Force, that way events go. Oh. So essentially you're saying that it could be a different story. There might be a different story ending. A physical copy of Frankenstein. That's what it was meant to be. Also, someone's no good special defense. Oh, no good's good. No good's good. Sounds counterintuitive, but yeah, no good is exactly what we're looking for. Although in special defense isn't ideal. I like the Terras Turtle. That's what it should be called. That's quite a good one, actually. I quite like Terras Turtle. What is it called? Terrapagos. Yeah, so I mean, it's essentially the same idea. So Terras Turtle, Terrapagos, obviously Terra, that's the same. Turtle, because it looks like a turtle. Galapagos, because it's based off of a Galapagos tortoise. That's where it all comes from. So it's exactly the same route there, Blaze. Very clever. We're trying to defy fate. Kane, I believe you can do it. Chags, is this the den you wanted to go to, or no? It's not. It's not at all. I always do that. Aim for it and then just go to a totally different one. Terra's turtle is close to Torterra. Yeah, I mean it is kind of close. It is kind of close. So he's not trying to avoid it being too similar. But yeah, Terrapagos. It's a very clever name, Terrapagos. Obviously, like I said, linking Galapagos and Terra. So just grabbing some of the sparkles while I was there. Happens the best of us. Mate, it happens to me all the time. Well, the second last boss of Final Fantasy VII Remake is the Arbiter of Fate. Oh wait, I was gonna say, you've said you played through this, like, this is your 20th playthrough, right? So I'm assuming you've played every ending, right? Or is there more to come? And there we go, we've got a 5-star, and it's a Dragon Terror. It's a Dragon Terror, but let's get the code into the chat. X42R7K. There we go. And we'll get our Magikarp in straight away. And there's only one ending. Okay, so is it just sort of opening things up for future games? $7K? I don't even have 4K. Hey. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming. Oh, so is that going to be a direct sequel to Final Fantasy VII, or the Final Fantasy VII remake? Maybe more specifically. That could be pretty cool. Could be pretty cool. There you go. We got myself, we got Shags, and we got space for 2 more people. 2 minutes left on the clock, roughly. Get another Ditto. I mean, this could be a good one. I'm hoping it is. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, and the last one, the name is yet to be... Oh, okay, so there is going to be a third one as well. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Yo, Six! Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you ever so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Lovely to see you as always, though, Six. But how's it going, my friend? How's it going? Blaze, unfortunately we don't organise trades in the chat, just because it gets all lost and stuff like that, but what you can do, feel free to pop into our Discord. We've got a special section called Pokemon Squad Ups and Trades. It's a great place to go if you're looking to trade anything with people. And we've got a lot of, we've got some rules in place as well to make sure people aren't trading hacked, cloned, genned, or otherwise illegitimate Pokemon as well. So by all means, pop into the Pokemon Squad Ups and Trade section, post a screenshot of the Pokemon you're looking to trade and what you're looking to receive, and then hopefully we'll have some people who'll be able to help you out as well. And no worries, Blaze, no stress at all, no stress. Six is going just at work right now until 4 p.m. How are you? Oh, bless you, my friend, bless you. How long until 4? I'm gonna say I don't want to assume that we're in the same time zone. If you've only got 25 minutes left, score. But yeah, I thought it was worth double checking. But yeah, hopefully 25 minutes to go. Let's go. I'm excited. They added so much to keep it fresh whilst keeping it near to the keeping near to the original. That's nice. See, that's good. It means they've shown it respect. Gotta respect that. Cool. Thank you, Blaze. Yeah, as I say, we've got a lot of fantastic traders in there as well. We'll definitely take a look over, and if they might be able to help you out, I'm sure they will. It's 9:30 a.m. over in Texas right now. Six. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you, Six. We are going to we're gonna make you an honorary Brit, and we're gonna say for the next 25 minutes, in fact, the next 25 minutes, you are an honorary Brit, and and you will be running on British time. So you've got 25 minutes. 25 minutes till work ends. Tell your boss, I've told you it's fine. And Shauna, after I get done with work today, I can help. Oh, Shauna, you absolute MVP. Again, this is why this community is so good. Everyone's always looking to help each other out. Yeah, honestly, absolutely love everyone here. Spot on. And there we go, another Ditto core. Again, getting all those vitamins, experience candies, the Tera shards. Looking good. But if all events happen because of Aerith being killed, but it doesn't add up to another event that happened, but didn't this... What? you had me in the first half, Kane. You kind of lost me at the end. That was very much on one hand, but on the other hand, and then on the third hand, and then on the fourth hand. There's too many buts. Send to box, and let's move them again. 12 days, though. It's 12 days. 12 days. Until the 20th of April. What's happening on the 20th of April? Let's see. 5 IV, decent defense. Oh, that was this. No good special defense, and that one's decent attack. Great. Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp releases. Right. Oh, yeah, I had no idea that's when it released. I actually thought it already had. Let's get this one up here as well. There we go. We have 4 100 stats and 177. Wait, what? 4 100 stats? 177. Right. The actual stat at level 75. So I never look at those, like, ever at all. Because I always base mine off of base stats, EVs, and IVs. So yeah, use the judge function, which you may not have yet if you've not completed the game. You get that once you've completed. And that will show you this screen here. And that's the one that you're looking for. Best, and, well, ideally, best. But yeah, I've never actually looked at it that way. And yeah, it's actually quite fascinating to see Ditto with 100 special attack, 100 special defense, 100 speed, 100 defense, and then the 77 in attack. That's actually quite, yeah. And I'm looking at the others now as well, because obviously they're all going to be kind of similar based on their, because obviously they're all 5 IV. So the 5 IVs that are perfect, and again, because of its base stats being the same, it's going to be pretty balanced. 10 up, 10 down, depending on nature as well. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so a 6 IV with neutral nature should be 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and then 180 in HP. So that's good to know, actually. Yeah. So if you do get a 6 IV, it should be 180 HP and 100 all round, unless it has a nature. If it has a nature, so like it's got here with the red and blue next to attack and special attack. So that's attack up, special attack down. So 10 goes from one and into the other. That could be an easy way of checking. Easy way to, if you've not got the judge function, just to look for those stats. Oh, we got a Limbo Jingle. Blessed! We are blessed. We love the Limbo Jingle. Okay, where is our next? Okay, we got our 6-star and 7-star Dens to do as well, but we'll probably look at doing those after the break. So we do have another dragon one over here. Oh, Limbo, here's a thought. How would you be able to tell that the 6 IV Ditto was the 1% guaranteed one and not one that happened to be 6 IV from the 5 guaranteed best? You wouldn't be able to. There's no way of knowing, but it essentially means that it's slightly better than 1 in 32 odds. And so if anyone can actually do the calculation on that, I'd be impressed, because it's quite not an easy calculation, that one. 1 in 100, so essentially like it's 3 in 100. If we're only going for the 6 IV, it's 1 in 100, I suppose, then 1 in 28 on 97 over 100. But yeah, that's where it gets. Odds gets difficult when you're starting to mess with them maths-wise. But yeah, so it just means it's slightly better odds. Zack died at the end of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. It's based just before the events of Final Fantasy VII, but he survived and is still alive, which adds another variable. Right, okay, so he was assumed to have died in Crisis Core, but is actually not dead as of Final Fantasy VII, or the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yo! I was like, that looks off. Shiny Tropius, what? What is going on? What is going on with my shiny look at the minute? Oh my days! I didn't trust it. I was like, is it? Did anyone get a clip? Anyone clip it? That is a shout. Oh, let's go! Completely unexpected today. Today's not even our shiny hunting day. Let's go! Oh, trophies is what I need as well, and it's a single evolution. Line complete. Tick. So that's not an easy one to tell. That is not an easy one to tell at all. I was so close to just going, nah, it's not shiny, and just going straight into the den. I mean, would any of you have realised? When you saw it, did you go, hey, is that shiny? Oh, Chags, you absolute superstar. Thank you so much. Oh, that was nuts. That was totally nuts. Oh, see, now here's me thinking I just need to be checking everything. Oh, my days. That is crazy. Let's go. Okay, so there we go. We've got the positivity. We're going into this Dragon Terror. Let's get this going. Okay, so the code is Y0K7TQ. Sure, have a Shiny Tropius too! Shiny Tropius squad, let's go! Oh my days. Oh, I love Tropius as well. Oh, I'm made up. Because that's now a reason for me to build up or to create a competitive Tropius. Yo! Let's go! Click the clip as soon as I saw it was shiny. Chags, you absolute superstar. Thank you so much. Oh, that is nuts. Alright, let's get our Magikarp out ready. In fact, before we do, let's have a little look. So it's neutral nature, so that needs changing. It doesn't have a mark. That would have been nice, but never mind. But oh my days! Shiny Tropius, let's go! Oh, that is the one. So there we go. We got Chags in. We've got 1 minute 40 for anybody else that would like to join us. Fun fact, Tropius used to be my favourite flying type. It was up there for me as well. It's just such a cool shiny and so different from so many other flying types. I like it. It doesn't appreciate that 4 times ice weakness, but beyond that. Okay, Lewis, Turkey and shinies. I got one of my favourite Pokemon, shiny Lucario. Yo, what a great shiny as well. It looks so good in yellow. The yellow Lucario. Lucamario? No, Lucario sounds better. There we go, just under a minute left. We do have 2 spaces remaining for this Ditto Den. To be fair, you don't see Ice too much in competitive as far as I've noticed. Probably because Ice is weak to near everything. I mean, to be fair, you see Rock types, and Rock has the same, if not one more. One more weakness. And obviously it's been the Ice type has been boosted this gen with the removal of Hail being replaced with Snow. Snow boosts the defense of Ice types, suddenly making it actually quite viable. So yeah, so I'm gonna say it's going pretty good. Okay, and you missed my other messages for excitement. Sorry, mate. He's dead in the original, but in the remake he's not. But I think he will die saving area from Sephiroth. That's my theory. Yo, that is a shout. That is a shout. Umbreon, my Miraidon is so slow. Do they get better after you beat Titans? Yes. So each Titan you beat will unlock a new skill. Oh, abandoned? Did I do that? I don't know why it was abandoned, but we'll set it up again. Okay, challenge as a group. Invite friends. Pop the code into the chat. PY7SWK is the code. We get our Magikarp. There we go. By the way, Lewis, the Arcanine you saw earlier was named Fuji, named for the mountain of power you will have to overcome for her. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, there we go. So that's I've caught up on the bits of the chat that was missed when I was excited. Blah, 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 blah. I think it timed out. It should be that if it times out, it just if there's someone else in, it should automatically put us both through. Because I never click all ready to go, just in case we have someone who shouldn't be joining or anything like that. So I always have the option to cancel. So yeah, I don't know why I did that. Maybe I slipped on the B button. Ah, yeah. So maybe it has to have at least one person clicked. Yeah, that might be it. It's weird. Why have Zack alive? Because it messed with the story. Is Zack entrusted Cloud to be his living legacy? Right. So it could. I mean, that could all change. That could maybe he's in a different place. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that probably is why, Chad. That probably makes a lot of sense. To be fair. There we go. We've got one space remaining. Oh, yet another thing I forgot to mention. I have a proper beard going now. Yes, Jags. Yes. Grow that face, Fuzz. You got this, man. You got this. Gotta love a beard. You got any plans for how you're going to style it? Are you going sort of full beard like I have? Maybe longer? Shorter? Partial? Maybe just a goatee? Mutton chops? So many options. So many options. Let's say, yeah, I got my shiny roll it! They do handsome! I'm now going for Oshawott. You got this, Six. You got this. Great shout as well. Love those as shinies. And that's why Cloud has the Buster Sword. It was formerly Zack's, and Zack got it from Angiel. Right. I apologise if I'm mispronouncing Angiel there as well. Hola, mein hermano. Hola, Goose. Goose, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And Red Sheep, welcome in, Red Sheep, as well. How are you doing as well? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, too. Thank you very much for joining us. Limbo, Father Lewis, Red Sheep. There we go. We're in, we're in, we're in. Wait a minute. Wait, what? But yeah, Umbreon, you've not had any issues with the dens yet, have you? With I was gonna say I was relatively certain we'd be all right to carry you through these, but I just want to make sure everything's all right on your side as well, because I don't want you to feel like maybe you're being pulled across for anything you don't want to be pulled across into or anything like that as well. I've just been carried. As long as you're happy with it, as long as you're happy, I'm happy as well. So that is spot on. Red sheep. There we go. Ditto down. Let's go. Yo!
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss and land it across the tile. Vegeta wins.
Bye-bye. That's the one. That's the one. Ditto avoided my player off the first time. Watching that Ditto. Watching it. No! Oh. Accidentally threw a quick ball at it because I selected the quick ball before. Ah, waste. I bought 999 Pokeballs specifically for this kind of stuff. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Red sheep. I'm doing wonderful, wonderful sheep dance days almost always. Thank you. I have the wonderful, wonderful sheep dance. Fantastic, beautiful, pretty, lovely, the absolute best man, the one named Maradon, says the princess and member for the lowest, and with a wonderful, wonderful sheep dance. Fantastic, beautiful, pretty, lovely, the absolute best one, the one named Maradon, says the princess and member for the Xena. That is so hard to do whenever the chat is moving. And Schwack! Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? For those of you who don't know Schwack already, Schwack is an amazing streamer friend of ours, a wonderful content creator, and honestly just an outstanding person. Please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You all know the drill. But how's it going, Shrek? What have you been up to? Tell us all about it. And for those of you who have come across with the raid, if you don't know who I am, my name is Limbo Lewis, also known as Twitch Jesus. I've got no idea why. I'm a Pokemon content creator on 3 days of the week. This week will be Monday, Thursday and Saturday from 2 PM BST. Unfortunately, schedule's a little bit up in the air at the moment, but we are starting to nail it down a little bit. But yeah, so Monday, Thursday and Saturday from 2 PM BST this week. It is always Pokemon content over here. Today, we are doing our Squad Up Saturdays, where we do as many Tera Dens as we can. We're doing the Ditto event dens at the moment. We've got our SAMUROTT Den to do. We do have my 7-star to do as well as plenty of 3, 4 and 5-star dens, so we can make sure we're getting as much Herba Mystica as we can. As I'm sure most of you are aware now, the more, if you open a den and don't complete it, so for example, if you go in to check if it's a 5-star and it's not, if you open it and don't do it, that reduces the 5 stars you'll get for the next day. So it's always worth checking and doing as many dens as you can. Let's see where we are in the chat as well. There we go. So I'm still making my way down the chat, so if anyone has said hello or anything, I will be right with you. And Tuxie, please let me know if I'm mispronouncing that, but welcome in, and thank you so much for the follow. Massively appreciated. I do hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. But I hope you have a great time with us as well. Have you seen the movie Final Fantasy VII Advent Children? I haven't, I'm afraid. It's based 2 years after 7, and you see where Cloud placed the Buster Sword, it's the place where Zack died. That makes sense, 6. There a Ditto event going on? There is. So it's guaranteed 5 IV Dittos. Absolutely amazing. Great event. Red Sheep, I'm just really hungry for ice cream, so I'm going to get that real quick. No worries, Red Sheep. Enjoy. What kind of ice cream? Let us know. Getting so many ability capsules, I know. Oh, it is so worth it. Schwackalicious. There's Schwack going in as well. Goose. Okay, I don't know why, but I can't post about how I feel. Goose, are you saying that you don't know how to write? You don't know how to say what you mean, or is Twitch not letting you do it? If it is that, it's just based on the message in the bottom of the center of the screen. A message not posted due to mod settings. Let us know. So if it is that, just let us know. Drop us a whisper. Drop one of the mods a whisper with the message you're trying to send. We're having some slight issues at the minute where certain words are being blocked, but they're not bad words. From what we've been able to see so far, it's words that seem to be around shut, shop, shout, things like that. So that's where the issue seems to be at the moment. But unfortunately, we can't tell what it is until we see the messages that are getting blocked, because we don't get to see them. So if you can send that to one of the mods in a whisper, we'll try and figure out what the offending word is, and then we'll get that permitted so that it will be fine to add in there as well. So yeah, spot on. I almost did it. It was a great one. Yeah, I was a little close, but yeah, the chat kept moving, so I was losing the lines. I can't say. Okay, so it sounds like it's been blocked. So yeah, send it as a whisper to one of the mods. Let us know who you sent it to, and hopefully we'll get some answers there as well. Strike, I'm good, brother. I'm good, Limbo. Happy to be here. Love to see you, mate. Love to see you. And Geeky Bat as well. Geeky, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you ever so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? If you don't follow Geeky already, why not? Click the link, smash the follow button, spread that Limbo love. You all know the drill. Howdy, you legends! You legend. I recommend the movie. Adam Children is an anime movie. It's real good. Might have to give it a look. Goose, I feel like I always get problems with Twitch safe measures. Goose, it's like I said, it's not you. This is something that's happening it's happening to absolutely everybody. Like I said, I've just explained what it is that's happening and how we're trying to get it fixed. It's not like focusing on you. This is a known issue. So just get it across to one of our mods. Then we can get it fixed. If we don't find out what it is, we can't get it fixed, and it's going to happen again. So yeah, get it across to one of our mods, and we'll get that sorted for you. You're too kind, you legend. I'm great, thanks. I hope you're well. Yeah, not too bad at all. To be fair, having a lot of fun with these Ditto Dens, and two things on top of this as well. Last night, I decided to try out the Ditto Dens. First Ditto Den we did was first Ditto Den I was going to. I ended up running into a shiny Holucha, which was absolutely amazing. And let's just get this. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Oh, that was not in any kind of order. Right. And then, a den, 17 minutes ago, just bumped into a shiny Tropius as well. We have been having a great day. And so we're smashing through these Ditto Dens. We seem to have got a good little strategy down. We're knocking it out in 1-2 turns at most. Oh, we're having a great time. Chags, this is what Goose says. I'm very tired like always, but tomorrow I have evening shift, which gives me more time to sleep. But on Monday I will have morning shift, which I don't really like, but we are short on staff, so I'll do it for their sake. Either way, I'm doing good. Right, okay, so there's actually, I think there's 2 words in there that I think could be causing it. I think shift and I think short. I think both of those need to be added. So if once we've got those added, I should be able to see that pop in chat. Once it's been added, Goose, once it's been added, paste it in again, and it should then come through. That, and then hopefully that should explain what the yeah, if it comes through once they've been added. So yeah, so shift has just been added and Kane's just been able to do shift. Okay, so they've been...
Short was already in.
Short was already in. Okay, so it should... I'm guessing it's shift then. And Kane has now been able to say shift. So yeah. So if... so Goose, if you paste that message in again, it needs to be a mod, not pasting it. Because mods just bypass it. So yeah, so... and there we go. So there we go. It's come through. So yeah, so it was shift. Shift was the issue there. Okay, so we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there, trying to figure it out. But Goose, thank you so much. Really appreciate your assistance on that. Because, like I said, without us knowing it's happening, we can't fix it. But the more times it happens, the more we can pick up, and the better we do. So yeah, so hopefully that could be it now. Hopefully that's the last time we'll have to do that. Hopefully. And I'm back with the ice cream. So the ice cream I got is called Tray Smack. 3 flavours in English. That is childhood ice cream for me. It's vanilla, pear, and strawberry ice cream. You tell you what, I don't think I've ever heard of pear ice cream before. Have you seen it? Pear ice cream? That sounds delicious. Love a bit of pear. Yeah, never heard that one. I bet that's quite refreshing, actually. Pears have got a really nice taste. When you said 3 flavors, I thought you were gonna just. I thought you were just gonna drop out Neapolitan and just be like, yeah, it's vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. Bish bash bosh. Baby steps, but to a good end. There we go. I'm gonna say we're getting there, but like I said, thank you so much for your understanding, Goose, and thank you for your assistance as well. It is really appreciated. I was just helping try to figure out which it was. Again, Kane, massively appreciate that as well. I'm gonna say any bit of help that does it, anything that does, honestly makes a big difference. So thank you so much. Really, pear ice cream is amazing. Yeah. Okay, Chags has had pear ice cream. Red Sheep has had pear ice cream. Has anybody else heard of pear ice cream before? Because I'm wondering whether it's like yeah, I'm wondering if it's certain places only do it, but I can't think of pear flavored ice cream. They sell it in those 5 kg tubs. Yo, okay. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick Google. I'm gonna have a quick Google now. No, yeah, no, it's not sold in the UK. That is nuts. Okay, there is one place that sells it. There's one place that sells it. It's a 500ml tub. 500ml tub for £42.47. Oh my days. Oh my days. I thought Ben & Jerry's was expensive. But almost £50. Almost £50 for a 500ml tub of ice cream. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm all for trying something new. I'm all for trying something new, but no. That is so expensive. But that is the only pear ice cream brand in the UK. The only brand in the UK, or the only shop in the UK that's selling pear flavored ice cream. Wow. So yeah, so maybe it's a Northern Europe thing. Right, we do have our Ghost Tera Ditto. So let's get this one going. Let's go with this one. So let's get the challenge going. Invite friends to the link code. Let me pop the link code into the chat. JDPQ0 0 0 0 0. There we go. It sounds horrible to me. I don't like pears. Oh no! I quite like a pear. I think vanilla pear and chocolate is my favourite ice cream flavours. Oh, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad from that tray smack. Over here they sell it in those 5 kg tubs. That's crazy. Goose, never heard of pear ice cream, but now I want to try. Me too. Me too. The best was when I had pickled pears to go with the pear ice cream. Oh, pickled pears. That's an interesting idea as well. Pure bliss. Pickled pears? Never heard of that before. Pears, pineapple, and kiwi are fruits. I don't like the taste of them. You know what? That's fair enough. Takes all sorts, you know? There we go. We've got 2 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, Umbreon, I know. I know. I thought I'd already done it. Alright, we might struggle on this one. But we'll do what we can. Pear ice cream can be expensive. I mean, there's expensive, and then there's almost £50 for 500 ml. That's almost £100 a litre. That's nuts. That is ridiculous. There's no way it needs to be that expensive. Pears are not an expensive fruit. Everything else in ice cream, we know. So yeah, there is no need for pear ice cream to be expensive, like, at all. I no idea how much that is. Let me tell you. So 42. I'll do exact. 42.47 in euros would be essentially 50 euros. 50 euros. What's the Tera type? Ghost. I think I just have to bring my own golden go. We'll do. Yeah, 50 euros for 500 ml. But yeah, essentially, yeah. So it's about €5.50. Yeah, €5.50 ml. Should we discuss a meeting in Sweden so I can serve you pear ice cream? It depends, Red Sheep. How expensive is pear ice cream in Sweden? If it's 50 euros for 500 ml, then no. I mean, it probably costs more to buy the pear ice cream than it would to fly there. With that money, I could pay my fee for being caught at the train with no ticket. Oh, you never want to be caught with no ticket. As I always make sure to grab, always make sure to get your tickets ready. Okay, it's like €5 to 5 kg tub. Estonia, that is. Not that expensive what I've seen. It's very common in Sweden. Right. Goose, I was caught once. Well, hopefully that was the last time you did it. Because, yeah, we don't promote illegal activity here, Goose. When it comes to it, you know, the people who run the trains, they're people who are getting paid. People need that, you know, that's the reason that it is a paid service, because you're receiving a service from people. So yeah, it's always good to make sure you are paying for people's services. So yeah, so hopefully, like I said, that was a very good lesson learnt. I like Raspberry Ripple ice cream. Raspberry Ripple's lovely. Love a Raspberry Ripple. And of course, Raspberry Ripple just makes me think of Ruru's Vaporeons. I want to go back to Estonia. I took a cruise to Estonia like 2 years ago. I had a great time in Tallinn. Tallinn's the capital, right? I had a friend from Tallinn. I say friend, and an old colleague. I died. To be fair, we're going to be doing the same. Yeah, it's a level 100. Yeah, we might be struggling. Well, it's a level 75 with a level 100 Golden Ghost stats, but yeah. And it has recover, just to let you know. Estonia is such a beautiful country. I've heard so many good things. Again, it's one of those places I would love to visit. I really want, to be fair, I would love to tour sort of the Scandinavia, Baltics, Balkans and all that. The thing is, here in Germany, once you buy a ticket, it's available for 90 minutes, but I forgot about it when I went to my last tram home, and the conductor came up to me and I panicked. Oh no! So once you buy a ticket, it's available for 90 minutes. But, does that mean you forgot to collect it? Or, I'm sorry if I don't understand how that works. It sounds like if that is how it works, that it's, you buy it and then you've got 90 minutes to find it? I kind of feel like when you buy something, they give it to you straight away. So I'm guessing that just must be something where it's, it sounds potentially mismanaged. Potentially mismanaged. I'm not going to say that Britain does public transport meant any better, but that sounds difficult. That sounds difficult. Do we need to terror something? Well, we've done it. I didn't expect us to, but we've done it. I think we got this. We did it. We did it. Okay, now Lewis, question for you. Should I, in this playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake, go with a physical build, or a magic build, or a balance build for Cloud? Which do you normally do? What's your favoured build? I kind of feel like Cloud is usually physical. Cloud strikes me as a physical build kind of character. I've just done quick ball again. My brain, it's not working. 2 gold and go is better than 1, evidently. You know what, Chags? I would say that 2 gold and go may actually be as good as gold. Oh, I'm a happy limbo with that one. Chags, thank you very much. It wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one at all, but I appreciate you. Loves me a pun. Loves me a pun. Right, so no nickname. Send to a box. Let's actually sort out my boxes a little bit. Okay, so that is very good in special attack. Okay, it's missing special attack, which is kind of what we're looking for. No, pop that one in there. Pop that one, which is missing attack. Okay, so that's ideal as well. Oh, and that's timid. So that's timid and the right 5 IV. That's nice. And the trophies we already found out wasn't marked. Pity. BR workbox. I need to go next to Horlucha. Smashing. Physical, but originally it was a balance between both by design, but with Remake we made to be any of the 3. Okay, and you normally choose physical. Let's go magical then. Let's go magic. Let's go. And when I say magic, I'm going to say, let's make this a challenge for you. Only magic. You are not allowed to use any melee. Any at all. It's the beginning of spring, but I'm melting in my room. What is this? This is not okay. My Azrael evolved! Umbreon, amazing, amazing. Because it's all happiness evolution with Azrael as well, so that's great news. Oh, the little Marill! Perfect. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity for a very swifto breako. As a lot of you know, I do suffer with chronic neck and back pain, so I generally have to stretch myself out every couple of hours, else I'm in absolute agony. So I'm going to get across and onto my break, get my stretches done, refresh my hydration star, and all that kind of stuff, all that fun stuff, and then we'll get straight back into it. So when we get back, we'll do a couple more Ditto Dens, we'll have a look at our SAMUROTT Den, have a look at our 7-star, and see what time we've got after that as well. But yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. So yeah, please stick around. I won't be gone for too long. Whilst I'm gone, though, I will play some ads. Main reason I play ads whilst I'm gone is obviously you're not missing anything, and it's a great way for you to help support the stream without having to dip into your own pockets with subs and bit donations and stuff like that as well. So it's always massively appreciated. But it's an ideal time for you to get up, have a stretch yourself, refresh your own hydration station, maybe even have a quick little caterpie. and then, like I said, we'll get straight back into it when I get back, which won't be too long. So please stick around, and I'll see you real soon.
Bestie. And Jokeless Comedian, can I join? Unfortunately not Jokeless Comedian. This is... Mitch, who he is cosplaying as? Cousin It. Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh, yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the... Oh, I'm taking it on this time.
Yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinner. Underneath the spin... Oh, no. I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinner beneath the human. I'm a Zora beneath the... Zora beneath the spinner. And I am a Celebi beneath that. Because Celebi is the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. No, none for Jackson either. Okay, let's have a look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days! I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days! We've done it! Shiny, look for it. Shiny, look for it. Did it. Oh my days, we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Okay, we still check the Neolago. The Neolago is not shiny, but that's fine because we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Your bits are everywhere. Just put my headphones on. Just. Six. At work again. You remember pockets? I've said some gibberish at any point. Pay no mind. Yo! Let's go! Oh, it's happened! You were here! Moment! Can we make...
Yeah, dude, it.
Oh! Hard day, things are not all well here, so doing my best right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm sorry it's been a hard day, and I do hope your day just gets better from this moment onwards. Manifesting that positivity for you, mate. Let's go, Ruru! The look is there for you! Can you believe it? Oh my day! Yo! Let's go! Oh my days! Within the first 4 hours of playing, Scarlet, and I spotted it. Oh my days! So yeah, that is evidence on stream. Can we make that a moment?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Zena. Oh! Have a wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic following evening, you wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Mimbo, Father Glorious, and the wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. It's got the toot kind of thing. So that's the reason for it. No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one that they...
Wait! What the hell happened?
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss of planet across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Absolute classic episode as well. So cool. Wait, that's not, is it? Is that just the sun? Let's go! Oh my days, we've done it already! Oh, I did not think it was gonna happen. Oh my days, let's go! I'm really proud of myself for tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss of planet across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
Game theory should cover a very important theory. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing?
He's moving around the fan, he's getting a lot of room, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I've got as much as you in shot as possible. Right, are you ready?
Which way should I go? Should I go this way?
Yep. I'm ready. Wait, but... He's going down.
And we're coming up again.
Bring it back up.
Pulling it up. And down, and up. Very see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Much love for you, mate. Much love. I'm so happy today has now become the best day ever. Oh, we do love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Absolutely adore that. Have a wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic following evening, you wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Father Glorious, and the wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. 6. At work again. If you have pockets, I've said some gibberish at any point. Pay no mind. Yo! Let's go! Oh, it's happened! You were here! Moment! Can we make...
Dude,
oh! Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinder. Underneath the I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinder beneath the human. I'm a Zora beneath the spinder. And I'm a Celebi beneath that, because Celebi is the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it. Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't.
Oh,
I'm taking it on this time.
yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
No, none for Jackson either. Okay, let's have a little look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days. I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days! We've done it! Shiny, look for it. Shiny, look for it. Did it. Oh my days. We've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, we still check the Neolago. The Neolago is not shiny, but that's fine because we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Mitch, who he is cosplaying as? Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh, yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the...
Wait! What the hell happened?
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give me my toss of the planet across the tower, but Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? Yo! Let's go! Oh my days! Within the first 4 hours of playing, Scarlet, and I spotted it. Oh my days! So yeah, that is evidence on stream. Can we make that a moment?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Zena. Oh!
Hello again, Limb Buddies and Lurkers alike. I've returned from a break. I'm all stretched out, refreshed my hydration station, had a little caterpie, and ready to carry on with the rest of the stream. So we're going to be doing some more dens. We've got some dittos to do. We've got our SAMUROTT den to do. We've got our 6-star to do, and then a few others if we get the time as well. So let's jump over to the game screen. I actually get it up so I can see it as well. That'd be nice. There we go. Again, just check these. Not gonna lie, can't quite remember what colour the shiny is for these. It's not that. That's not the shiny. I've got a feeling the base of the body changes, like the very bottom. Yeah, so I think it's got a different... Okay, I need to check. I'm going to check. Let's have a little look-see. Cerebi. The bottom turns purple, thank you. Its antenna things and tail are blue. Gotcha. I'm just going to get it up on Bulbapedia so I can have a little look myself as well. Scarlet Violet. Oh, okay, so it is very noticeable. Very noticeable. Perfect. Yeah, it goes from green to purple. Yeah, would not miss that. A quick check on Flabébé as well. Flabébé is a lot harder to see. Flabébé is a lot harder. Its eyes change colour and its bottom, but because it's sat on the flower, it's hard to actually see that. That's good to know though. So it's like, so essentially you're looking for the blue eyes on the Flabébé. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, there was a Flabébé, but I don't know where it's gone. There it is. And that has green bottom. There we go. So that, oh, I'm not looking forward to hunting Flabebe. Definitely not looking forward to that one. Right, let's see where the next one is. Let's see where, oh, right here, it's Psychic, spot on. See, now that I had that random shiny, I just can't help it. I can't help but just look at absolutely every Pokemon. Which is a good habit to get in. It's a very good habit to get in. Grab that item. Stop looking. Come on. Get the den. Get the den, Limbo. Get the den. Okay, so there we go. Challenge as a group. Let's get the code into the chat, and I'll remember to bring the Magikarp this time. As I say, I made the mistake last time, but we still did it. We still did it. But yeah, we go. MW33PS. Change your Pokemon. Grab the Magikarp. Swag BLB, no problem at all, mate. Thank you so much. Massively appreciate it. And once again, thank you so much for the raid. It is really, really appreciated. We go. Level 3 Magikarp. Bish bash bosh. Spot on. Yeah, MW33PS. We've got a Jags. We've got a Jags. MW, most wanted. Modern Warfare. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 on the 3rd PlayStation, right? That was what we named. That was, yeah, because we had the first PlayStation, which was 1 PS. The second PlayStation, which was famously known as 2 PS. And then the big one, the third PlayStation, was 3 PS, right? And now we've got we've had the 4 PS. I think we've got 5 PS now as well. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 on 3 PS. I'm surprised to see that Pokemon are advertising that other game, but yeah, if they want to do that, they can. Right, let's see where it was in the chat as well. Oh, Goose on alert. Got some homework for Jervin. See ya. No worries at all, Goose. Enjoy your lurk and hope the homework goes well for you as well. Back with hydration, but my room is still boiling. Oh no. Gives ice cream. Red Sheep, you're a superstar. Really tempted to get back into Minecraft, but the thing is that I've lost the motivation to build, so I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I get feelings like that sometimes. It's hard. If you kind of feel like you want to do it, but then you start it, you're like, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you find doing something completely different helps. I've been doing that recently as well. I've recently started playing through Ark Survival Evolved. I've had the game for years, like probably from when it first came out. I actually remember why I stopped playing it back then, because it was me, Piddles from chat, and a few of our mates from school. We all got it at the same time to play it together. But if I remember correctly, Piddles and I were both working at the time, whereas the others weren't. So when it was released, they started playing it, got really far in, and then me and Piddles went to join, and it was like, oh, okay. And it was like, it was just a bit. It was just a bit frustrating, because it's like they'd done all of the stuff, and they were just like, yeah, don't worry, you just join in, we'll give you all the stuff. And we're like, well, yeah, we kind of bought the game to play the game, not to just have everything given to us on a plate. Because at that point, it's like, well, the game's done. So yeah, it just kind of put us off it, and we never really got anything into it. But I've been playing it solo, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun. We've got Chags, we've got Jay Horner, we've got a team, we've got a squad, we've got a team squad. But yeah, I think the reason I've liked getting into Ark a bit is because it's the survival aspect. I do enjoy the survival aspect. Collecting dinosaurs, I mean, who doesn't love collecting dinosaurs? It's a hard game as well. You know, you will. It's almost a feature of the game that you will die, and you will die a lot. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, and yeah, I've really been enjoying it. But yeah, it was something it wasn't something I was thinking of doing or anything like that, but I'm really glad I did, because it sort of reinvigorated me for other things as well. Yeah, exactly as Chag says, you never know, maybe the motivation will come back when you start building. Very true. Chag's been very unmotivated to yo-yo recently, even though I want to go to competition this year, which you'd think would be a massive motivator. But doing and trying to learn some tricks here and there, but honestly not feeling like it most of the time. And there's nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going to say, if you need to take a break from it to recharge your batteries, I think that's not a bad thing to do. Jay Horner, Lewis in chat, I'm doing okay, having to process a change. Now 3 weeks gone by and Dad decided it was time for a new dog. Oh wow. What kind of dog? Say, do love a dog. But yeah, I was gonna say it must be a bit of a shocking change, but yeah, I hope the new dog's lovely though. Oh, I did the quick ball again. But Jay, beyond the change, I see you doing okay, so I'm glad to hear you're doing well, my friend. But lovely to have you. It's a Heinz, if that makes sense. Oh, 57 varieties. Okay, yeah. So a mongrel. Oh, I like that. Heinz 57. In fact, I think the reason I like that so much is, if I remember correctly, that was something my grandma always used to say about me, because my family is a bit of a melting pot. So yeah, they always said I was a bit of a Heinz 57. That's taking me back a bit. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jay. Blaze, lurking and cooking here. Oh, Blaze, what are you cooking? Let us know. Very noticeable, yes, but it's a very teeny tiny mon. Yeah, I'm not excited to do that. There we go, added to the party. Let's check it. 5 IV. And go to the breed box. Another ditto down. Back to the Tera Den box. Tera ready. There we go. Find our next one. I've got an item. Can't resist. Nor can I resist checking that Toxel. All that LeChonk. Right. Stop it. Where are we going next? What we got? Oh, water Tera Ditto. Honestly, just waiting for the stars to align and the codes have 3DO in it. 3DO. Rings a bell. 3DO. What's 3DO? I'm probably going to kick myself when I hear it. I feel like I know that. Okay, yeah, Lewis, I can't use just Magic Final Fantasy VII Remake. I need to melee to build the ATB bar to be able to use skills magic. Right. Minimal magic? Is minimal magic an option? Like only the base level spells or something like that? Again, I don't know the game well enough. You're playing Ark. I might want to start playing then. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's not something I would do on stream. It's mostly because, I mean, you know how long it takes me to do stuff in Pokemon. You can imagine how long it takes me to do stuff in Ark. So yes, I'm not planning on doing that. Video is one of the companies that was part of the production of Heroes of Might and Magic. Yes. Okay, that's the one. So yeah, 3DO would be cool. 3DO on this one? No. TH92TT. TH92. TT. And we need a Magikarp. Because that's what we need for all these Dittos. Level 3 Magikarp. Bitch bash bosh. Makes it nice and easy. I'm quite enjoying this as well. Because they're all Dittos, and we've got a way of essentially one-shotting it. Well, not only one-shotting it, but within one turn. It means we're just getting through so many. It's great. There we go. We've got Jay, we've got Chags, and we've got one space remaining. If anybody wants... Oh, there we go. Actually, let me make sure that's sorted. And there we go. We've got Umbra and Ember as well. Spot on. We've got a team. We've got a squad. We've got a team squad. Oh, I've just noticed as well. Most of us in Violet. Chag's the only one on Scarlet. And Jay, I counted 12 in total, and yesterday I got a 6 IV Ditto from the raids. Jay, let's go. Wait, I counted 12 in total, as in 12... Wait, actually, yeah, is that 12 in total about the dog? So, like, 12 in total breeds? or or 12 dens. Sorry, my brain is all over the place today. Okay, once to fill the ATB bar, I can use magic twice, then rebuild it. But there's a material you can get that starts you once it's maxed with full ATB charge, but I need till further in the game. So it's gonna. Oh, okay, so it's tough to do it as like a pure. Oh no, 12 event dens for Ditto. Perfect. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, I didn't think about counting. Maybe I'll try and do that tomorrow. But then again, the event's going to be done. I suppose what I could do is just count the Dittos, because I know I had 3 before today. Plus my foreign one. Oh, Florigato! Looking very sassy. Gremlin with a Volt Switch. Well done, Chags. Oh, no. Catch it. And Pokeball. There we go. Not making that mistake again. I made it too many times already. And in we go. Beautiful. There we go. Them good old items. Happy days. Now we'll check. Check the IVs. Come on, 6. I should totally do a quiz limbo on Florigato right now. Oh, I'm hoping if you do, you are kind, because I'm not gonna lie, it took me a second to remember Florigato's name. Right, where is our next den? Okay, so this should be our last Ditto den. Have another swift look round. There's the Samurott. There's our 6-star. And yeah, that looks about it. So this should be our last Ditto. ATB bar fills up quick, but the way I grind RPGs, 1 flurry will kill most things, and 1 battle magic is your friend, because it changes its weakness throughout the fight. The monster was given the appropriate name, Hell House. Yo, I mean, that sounds pretty intense. Scabbugs. Oh, Jay, speaking of dogs, what breed is also known as the nanny dog? Oh, I have no idea. What breed is known as the nanny dog? See, I'm wondering whether I've... Oh, I've gone to the wrong den anyway. I'm wondering whether I'm wondering whether I'm thinking about this wrong. Just didn't trust that tutor then. Yeah, I'm wondering whether I'm, no pun intended, but barking up the wrong tree. Because I'm thinking, is it nanny as in like, it's known for taking care of kids, or it's good with kids, or something like that? Or is it nanny dog because it's, because it looks like a grandma? Or something completely different? I'm like, oh, I feel like it's going to be because it's good with kids. I feel like, I mean, you can have a breed of dog where some are good with kids and some aren't. Is it something small, like, say, a Cocker Spaniel, but would a Cocker Spaniel be a bit too energetic to be called, like, a nanny dog? Would it be something big, like a Saint Bernard, but Saint Bernard is already known as other things. Oh, this is a really tough one. I'm just gonna have... Yeah, it's true about all dogs. Depends on how you train them. That's what I'm thinking. So, I mean, is it something that looks like a grandmother? But again, I feel like certain dogs will look young when they're young and old when they're old. Okay, I'm just gonna have to... I'm gonna throw a random guess out, and I'm gonna expect to get this wrong. I thought it's been easy. I've never heard of a nanny dog. I can't think of ever hearing of a nanny dog.
I got a guess, but it's for a stupid reason.
Okay, let me throw my guess out, and then Xena will throw her guess out as well. So I'm edging around like golden retriever, Labrador, things like that, and yeah, so I'm gonna go golden retriever for no reason other than they are generally quite a calm dog. They are generally well known for being good with kids, stereotypically. Yeah, I'm going to say golden retriever. That is my final answer. Boop, boop. Don't have a real good reason for it, but it is what I'm going for. Xena, what was your guess?
A Saint Bernard, because I'm pretty sure that the dog in Peter Pan is Saint Bernard, and I think it's called Nana.
Oh!
I don't know whether that's related or whether it's just a silly name for the dog.
That's an interesting thought. See, the reason I didn't think it was a Saint Bernard is because they're more known as like mountain rescue dogs and stuff like that. But
It's probably not.
it could be. It could. You've got more of a reason for your guess than I have for mine. So you know. So yeah. So my guess is golden retriever. Xena's thrown a guess in for Saint Bernard. Is this Staffy? What? 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 A breed of dog that is pretty famously known for not being good with kids. Well, I got that wrong. Never heard that. Apparently, yeah, I've never heard this. And I've grown up with dogs. Yeah, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier is nicknamed the nanny dog because of his reputation as a child's playmate.
I mean, it just depends on... Staffies do have a bad reputation.
They do have a bad
reasons
reputation.
Related to how
Yeah.
humans raise them, not...
Very
their
true.
character,
Very
so-
true. But yeah. Wow. Yeah, refunded. Thank you, Chugs. Yeah. Wow. That's a little shocking. I was gonna say, I would probably have named every other dog breed apart from like Cane Corso before going to a Staffy. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Right, so we've got our fairy ditto. Challenge as a group. Invite friends. The code is CT3L79. There we go. Yeah, because Staffies are an interesting one because I completely agree. It does come down to the owners, but I would argue that Staffies tend to need very good owners, like better owners than a regular dog owner, because there's a lot more to control with a Staffy, especially as they reach maturity, because they have this thing that happens when their skull splits. And that causes a large amount of pain and essentially causes them to get very, very angry and very, very violent. Now, that was originally bred into them because they were, well, terriers. They were there to attack animals. That's what they were bred for. Obviously, now that's, well, not necessarily being bred out of them, but being trained out of them, which is good. And like I said, when you see a good Staffy owner, you can see, and they are very, very lovable dogs. But you have to put a lot of training in to sort of get them past the head split. That's fascinating. That's really fascinating. I'm going to do a little bit of research about that later on to find out where that nickname comes from, when that started. There we go. So we got Jay Horner, we got Chags, we got one space remaining. One space remaining. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so I've just carried on the search on Nanny Dog. If you search Nanny Dog myth, that explains it, and there are literally tons of websites all explaining the, including from pitbull sites. So pit bulls were never used as nanny dogs. There's no evidence to support this claim, and it's a myth that's been repeated numerous times. Pit bulls were actually bait dogs who used to bait bulls, hence the name, and large animals. It's apparently a claim that is used to water down the bad image. So that's fascinating. That is really fascinating. I had a feeling when a name so like divergent from the nature of a baiting dog, of a terrier. That's fascinating though. That's fascinating. Yeah, most dogs that have a bad rep can be down to proper training, improper training, or handling. Very, very true. Very true. And I completely agree with that, 100%. But I do feel like you need to be a very, very good dog handler, very, very good dog trainer, like I said, to deal with that part of their breed. And they're going to say that's natural for them. That's what they're being bred to do. I suppose the sad thing is, for them at least, is that there isn't a need for it anymore. There isn't a need for what they've been bred for. Very sad. When the timer is done, I'll make a quiz number on Florigato. Amazing, Chags. Amazing. Yeah, I think it's a 15-minute cooldown, so it should just be 6 minutes to go. There we go. Catch another Ditto. Hell House is a chapter 6 boss, so it's a very difficult fight so early into the game. It's very strong. There's a certain attack that forces you to dodge a lot, and melee attacks are used on it because you do very little damage to it physically. Okay, so you're sort of forced to go magic then. Make sure you take a glimpse at the deck's entry pick when you can, because the quiz is based on that. Okay. Right, I'll have a very quick look now then. A quick look. So right, Limbo, are you trading these for foreigns? I may do. When it comes to it, I've already got a 5 IV Masuda Ditto that I use. So I don't necessarily need one. I also have a 6 IV Masuda Ditto when home compatibility drops. So again, don't necessarily need it. I am keeping them. I'm probably gonna trade them out, but might pop them into the community as well. For anybody that just needs a high IV Ditto, even if it's for them to trade for a foreign one as well. Right, boxes. 5 and 5. Breed box. Pop you in. Pop you in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, we had 13 dens. So that sounds about right. So 12, 13 dens for per day for the event, which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad at all. Okay, so that is all of our Ditto dens done. So now we've got our SAMUROTT den, our 6-star den, and then some of our remaining dens, depending on the time that we have remaining. So let's have a look at heading across to our SAMUROTT. And again, we've had little discussions about this before. We've seen what seems to work really well. Ideally, a Salamence. Flying Tera Salamence works really, really well. But yeah, generally flying types are the way to go on this one. So there we go. Let's get a SAMUROTT den done. Oh, but I did say I was going to check that dex entry, didn't I? So let's do that first as well. There we go. Okay, I think I understand why you picked it now as well, Florigato. Chags, why you picked Florigato. I will say, if the question is what is that yo-yo move, I'll refund you those points now. Okay, trying to think as much as I can, trying to keep as much of that in my mind as I can. That would have been the question, yes. Yeah. I will say, my answer would be walking the dog. Walking the dog around the world. I think those are the only two moves I know on the sleeper, but none of those look like that. Right, let's put this one on. Yeah, the pain of the fight is remembering to have every element materia on, and you will definitely need cure on as well. So you need quite a lot set. Lewis, can I bug you at some point for one of your reject Oshawotts? I don't currently have any. I've not been breeding them up yet. Best thing to do, Kane, probably pop it into the community, into the Discord. I know that quite a few members of the community have been breeding them down as well. I've just not been doing it yet. I probably will do, but it's probably going to be a way down the line. I'm just not rushing to do it. So you're probably going to find someone who'll be able to get it to you a lot quicker than I could. Yeah. Right, let's get this challenge up as well. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it for you. I would happily do it for you. My concern is that I'm not planning on doing it for a while. S1T9ML is the goat. It's an Eli hop. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that, mate. I wouldn't have got that. But I've learned something new. And you know what? Mad respect, because it's not a major part of the line's design, but they popped in a little yo-yo thing. You know what? I appreciate that. So I mean, Screech support, perfect. We do appreciate some Screech. Terra ready, Salamence, perfect. Jade, same, perfect. So yeah, we've got Shrek with a Corvi, Jay with a Coridon. Yeah, both should do well. And we do have one space remaining. Remember, there are going to be some very, very good items dropped from this. Oh, we got Chags. There we go. So it's, 2 Violet, 2 Scarlet. Happy days. I think I'll come yelling with Walking Wake. Yeah, that should be fine. You won't be doing much damage. I say Walking Wake's not going to have anything super effective, but you should resist well. And by that I mean it doesn't have any super effective stab. It doesn't have a super effective stab, which is all that matters in Tera Dens. Or my Acrobatics Decidueye. Is Decidueye a bad option because of Megahorn? Oh, but does Ghost resist bug? It's a good question, eh? It's a good question. If Decidueye takes normal damage from bug, then that's fine. It takes normal damage from bug. So yeah, the ghost resists. So yeah, actually, Decidueye's not a bad shout. Doesn't Walking Wake have flamethrower? It does, but it doesn't get stab on it, so it's not worth it. Because once the shield's up, if you're using a non-terror attack, you're doing something like only 20% of your damage. If you're using a stab type and you're not terrored, I think it only does 30%. and it's 70% if it's a stab Terra. So, yes, that's generally the best way to go. Okay, the situation is 75. Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely need level 100s for a 7-star. Definitely need level 100s. IV'd, EV'd for level 100s. It's gonna be hard otherwise. Okay, and also need to book someone to join a union room so I can evolve my shiny dolphin and find someone trustworthy to hold my shiny scyther. Okay, now actually for those two, I would offer my assistance this evening. Unfortunately, Xena and I are going to visit my dad this evening for dinner. So again, not going to be around for a while. But normally I'd say 100%. I'm right there for you. If you haven't found anyone by Monday, by our next stream on Monday, let me know, and I'll help you out on Monday. Oh, Chags can help. Perfect. Chags, thank you so much, mate. You can't hit me with Mega Horn if I'm flying. It crit! Oh no! Yeah, so this will crit a lot because it does have focus energy, so it will boost its critical hit chances. It does have high crit rate moves as well. So yeah, so bulky mons are important, and again, trying to get things that resist. Yeah, I'm guessing a neutral hit from Mega. Oh, Mega Horn's not a high crit though. What move was it, Shanks? What move was it? Now there is the scripted stat change wipe. Oh, it was Mega Horn. Right, so yeah. So Decidueye, in all fairness to it, has paper-thin defenses. So yeah, maybe something other than Decidueye might be a little better. Well, Reflect's going to be helpful, though. Thank you, Schwack. Sweet, thanks, Jags. I'll give you a DM when I'm not on knee-deep fighting enemies on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Nice. Yeah, see, thankfully, because Salamence is quite bulky, it resists almost all of Samurott's moves as well. It generally just lasts quite well, which is pretty good. Yeah, as we can see, Corvy's doing quite well, Koraidon's doing quite well as well. It's just a lack of damage. Just a lack of damage. I'll get a Terra up, try and get some extra damage going. This might be a tough one. This one might be a tough one for us, but it's alright because if we don't get it, we go again. We go again. We shall reattempt. We go again. I'm surprised Screech hasn't had much of an effect. Okay, now it's removed Screech. Now it's removed Screech. Yeah, I'm surprised Screech hasn't had that much of an effect. The beginning of the game, chapter 1 is just fight after fight, barely any breathing time, and since all the battles are action-based, they will just run up and attack me. Oh, it's non-stop. Sounds like you're enjoying it though, mate, which is great. Decidueye is definitely a liability. It's just too squishy. It's just too squishy. It's why it always struggled a little bit in competitive as well. It's got a great typing. Grass Ghost is a fantastic typing. It's just not got the stats for it. A bit like Cinderace and Libero. Cinderace just doesn't have the stats to run Libero, but it's the only viable way of running it. Meaning it's just not a viable mon to use in competitive. Well, it's viable enough to run. This is coming from the person who will happily run a Caterpie in competitive. But I'll argue at least Caterpie's stats are min-maxed in the right sort of places. Yeah, Sidrite, yeah, it's just a little bit on the squishy side is all. There we go, Salaman's down just as the time runs out as well. Shrek, I'm gonna switch my tactic. Ooh, Shrek, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Chags, and see how many levels I can get on Walking Wake. Why not? Give it a go. See how that goes. So Walking Wake should probably survive better. It won't be doing much offensively, but defensively it should survive, and that's probably the most important. I can at least keep yelling at it, and that's all we need. Just keep shouting. Just keep shouting. Okay, so challenge the group. Let's get the code back in again. Pop off with Reflect, couple of iron defenses. McCorvinite is holding Metronome, so I'll rely on Drill Peck after. Smart shout, Schwack. Smart shout. Is it a flying Terror Corvi as well? 7GS2XJ is the code. Oh, perfect, Schwack. Perfect. That's a great build, actually. If I didn't already have my Salamence, I definitely would have gone for a Corviknight. That's a great shout. Go to 98, Chags. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Is it bottle capped as well, Chags? Might not need it, depending on what IVs it was caught with. I know it does get some guaranteed, not sure how many. Gonna cap it now. Spot on, spot on. We should just have time. Should just have time. We've got 2 minutes left. Should be alright. We've got Schwack, we've got Jay Horner. Right, let me just have a little look. Cerebi Samurott. No, that's not what I wanted. Mighty Samurott, that's the one. Aqua Cutter, Megahorn, Night Slash, Drill Run, Focusing on Sources and Bulldoze. So yeah, Ground, Dark, Bug and Water. Ground, Dark, Bug and Water. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Change my item to Wide Lens or thing that boosts accuracy. Oh, that's a good idea, Jay. That's a good idea. Were you finding yourself missing moves then? Okay, I do need to Platinum Trophy the remake. All I need to do is beat the whole game on hard mode, and of course the Pride and Joy fight can only be done on hard, so great. Hard mode for the hardest fight of the game, simply because the fight before Pride and Joy is Bahamut and Ifrit. You've got this though, I believe. Captain Unova, hello! Welcome in, Captain Unova. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Jay, for Screech, yeah. Okay, because I'm not... Screech has 100 accuracy, right? Screech fails if the shield is up. And it puts the shield up very early. So Screech will fail every time it hits a shield. It's probably, as I'm thinking, it's less likely to be accuracy. Just thinking. I might be wrong, but that sounds right to me. It wasn't with the shield. Oh, okay. That's strange. Yeah, hopefully that'll fix it then. Shrek, I was only able to do one Screech. Was that one Screech before the shield went up? Check. The yelling that Walking Wake does lowers attack 2, if I remember correctly. Wait, when you say the yelling, what do you mean? Screech metal sounds. Oh, around 90 accuracy. Oh, fair enough. Captain, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Glad to be here. Currently hosting an English 6IV Ditto Terror raid if you're interested. Oh, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're doing the dens on stream here, so we've got the dens sorted. However, if you were looking to squad up with someone, by all means, feel free to use our Discord. We've got a section called Pokemon Squad Ups and Trades. It's a great place to go if you're looking for people to join in with anything that you're doing, including things like Tera Dens. And of course, we've also got rules in place to make sure people aren't doing anything incorrect, like trading, hacked, genned, cloned, otherwise illegitimate mons, or doing it hack dens, like you said. Obviously, you must have noticed them if you're having to put legitimate in there as well. So yeah, so it's good to see that we do have people who are looking out to make sure things are still legitimate. And oh, but then again, how are you knowing it's guaranteed to be 6 IV? There's no way of guaranteeing it's a 6 IV legitimate Ditto legitimately. You just have to do the dens and hope. Bahamut is a hard boss in any game. When it drops 50% HP, it will summon Ifrit to help it make an already difficult fight even harder. Jeez! They don't like to make it easy on you, do they? Oh, Noble Roar! Noble Roar. Yeah, Noble Roar would work. Just takes 85 actually. That's the one. That's the one. I remove any shinies off my account. I even go Sword and Shield to get hack shinies just to release them. Yeah, see, I would say it's not even worth hunting for the shinies. Just if you end up with one, release it, and that's it. Yeah, you're gonna say if you go in looking for them, then there's a chance that's just gonna mean more are gonna get made as well. Only remove hack shinies, not removing shinies in general. Yeah, only hack shinies, of course. Yeah, always remove the hats. Say before I did it and check the IVs. You know what, fair enough, fair enough. It's not something we agree with here. Obviously you're misusing the game. Obviously goes against terms of service. So yeah, we don't really promote that here. We don't do things like that. We try and do everything legit. We try and make sure that we're getting things right and not sort of gaming the game. So yeah, so that's a good one. That's a good one. I got it burned! Yes! I also only trust shinies I hunt. Yeah, and that's probably the safest way of doing it as well, Dominance. 100%. There's the scripted stat wipe. There we go, flew up high. Just keep getting that damage on. This is looking a little better. This is looking a little better, a little bit more solid. Dominance, by the way, a few days ago we got 2 shiny Charcadets. I named Naruto and Sasuke. Can you guess which one became an Arm Rouge and which one became Ceruledge? No. I've not seen Naruto, so I don't know enough about it. I know that both of those are characters from Naruto. I think they're both characters from Naruto. Naruto is definitely a character from Naruto. Sasuke is probably a character from Naruto. But I'm maybe Naruto to be Armor Rouge, because Naruto is normally an orange. Maybe? That's going to be my guess. That is going to be my guess. Hopefully that works. Whoa! 20 Bug Terror Shards. Plus the extra 10. Happy days. GG! Thank you, Schwack! We did it! We did it! Absolutely smashed it. Well done, squad. Well done, team. Well done, team squad. Yep, Naruto was Armor Rouge and Sasuke was Ceruledge. Right. So I'm guessing Sasuke is normally, like, black, blue, purple kind of coloured. Kane, I do that a lot in Digimon Cyber Sleuth to get 9 of 2 specific items, because 20 minutes is the time for 1% drop rate. I'd be there for days otherwise. Yeah, fair enough if that's something you want to do, but it's not something we agree with here, be it this game, that game, or the other game. When it comes to it, cheating is cheating. And as I say, there's a reason it's called save scumming. It's not called save angeling, is it? It's yeah, it's a reason it's got a negative connotation name. It's because it is cheating. There we go. So let's see where our next den is. We're looking for our 6-star. Cutting a quick ball because colour scheme. Nice. It was fun. It's great. Honestly, I'm loving these dens. Absolutely loving these dens. I wasn't too sure when we first started. I was like, but I've kind of got into them now, and they are solid. Loving doing the Tera Dens. Also, I'm working on a new team full of shinies I hunted. Want to hear the team? Of course, Dominance. Of course. Tell us all about it. And say, feel free to, if you haven't already, to post the screenshots into the Discord. Would love to see your shinies as well. I've just gone to, not the one I'm looking for. Walking Wake is level 100 now! Yes! Walking Wake power! Oh, these are some amazing shinies already. Toxicroak, Abomasnow, Charizard, Dragonite, Annihilate, and Titan. That's actually a pretty cool squad. I'm just thinking, are there any type overlaps? Poison fighting, grass ice, fire flying, dragon. Okay, double flying, Annihilate, ghost fighting. So double fighting, double flying, and Titan, which is just ice, I think. So that's actually not too bad. Double flying, double fighting aren't too bad. To be doubled up. But yeah, that is a good one. Especially considering Dragonite is going to be immune to, sorry, it's going to be neutral from electric. Only added the Abomasnow in for one thing. Oh, what was it? Pidgey, does Limbo have a team, a squad, a team squad? We had a team, a squad for our SAMUROTT Den just then. So I'm hoping we have a team, a squad, and a team squad for this Annihilate, which is Dark Terror. So Dark Terror means we want to get Fighting, Bug, or Fairy. And all of those will be fine defensively as well. So yeah, Fighting, Bug, or Fairy types. Let's get the code into the chat. 7BKHQ9. And yeah, so Fighting, Bug, or Fairy. Fighting, Bug, or Fairy. Let's try Bug. Let's try Bug. Let's get Volcarona a run. Snow Warning, Icy Rock with Titan, Slush Rush, Belly Drum, Facade. Ooh, interesting, interesting. That's not a bad little run. I just want to platinum trophy the game. Why do game devs decide to make certain items a low drop? Sword Art Online, Hollow Realization. One item needed for a legendary weapon is 0.7% drop rate. Took me 4 days to get 10. I mean, to be fair, 4 days isn't too bad. When you consider like shiny Pokemon, some people will be hunting those for months. 4 days is not bad at all. And say you want the rare things in a game to still be rare, because otherwise it's not worth it. There we go. How's the Infinite Fusion? It's going well. We've not done anything else since yesterday's stream, so it's exactly where we were in yesterday's stream as well. Alright, bringing in Gremlin the poor mark. Gremlin's the one. Love Gremlin. Actually, but yeah, bring the SAMUROTT. Wait, why? SAMUROTT's not going to have an offensive stab. For Dark, fighting what else? Fighting, Bug, or Fairy. Fighting, Bug, or Fairy are the types that are super effective, and all of those will resist, or at least not be hurt by its stab types. Dominance, my Annihilate is a max attack, near max HP, with a bit of speed. Oh, how many EVs in speed? Is that to outspeed a certain mon? And the Annihilate, so weakness policy defiant Annihilate. Jeez, that's gonna be strong. Because Gremlin's Terror is electric, right? So yeah. But SAMUROTT isn't. I mean, SAMUROTT may have the Bug Terror type because that's what it comes with, but it's not a Bug type, so it's not going to get the boosted stab. Oh, we got Shrek in with 10 seconds to go. Let's go. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Mega Horn will be enough. Maybe it'll be enough. Oh, it was abandoned. No, that was my fault. I didn't press in. Okay, let's pop it up again. 8DW8YF. In fact, as a request, anybody who joins these dens, add yourselves in as all ready to go as soon as you have set your Pokemon. It makes sense for me not to, so that I can cancel out if we have any issues. But if nobody does, it'll cancel out. So yeah, so if you join, get your Pokemon sorted, and then hit all ready to go. Just so we're all sorted and it doesn't cancel out again. 4 days for unneeded weapons. Once you get DLC, you need all the legendary weapons and armor to survive, as the level jump is massive. You're level 80 and enemies are level 100 to 120. Which is fair. But that's the point, isn't it? Sabido no es gratis. This life isn't free. Anything that's worth getting is worth working hard for, and the harder things are. I mean, that's the reason that the Platinum Trophy is worth as much as it is, because you have to put the effort in. If it was just a matter of you just went outside and there was a guy who just gave you them all, it'd be like, well, where's the challenge? Where's the achievement? Yo, we got a team, we got a squad, we got a team squad. Let me select with Volcarona again. There we go. Okay. There we've got Bug, fighting, Fairy, fighting. We should be alright here. We should do well. I'm excited to see Axios again. So yeah, Axios should be returning to the stream on Thursday. So we'll be doing Infinite Fusion on Thursday this week. Why do I suspect this will have Defiant? Because it always has the ability we don't want it to have. It always does. Every single time. It's just guaranteed. There's a bulk up. Big old Shadow Claw. That was a big old Shadow Claw there. Okay, Volcarona might be a little squishy for this. I might need to bring something different. I can't get the platinum for Digimon. Just check what one trophy was. An online Coliseum is riddled with hackers. Great, just great. Oh, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. Oh, Schwack! Why are you using a fighting type move? Azumarill should have a super effective stab fairy type move, which will do a lot more damage. Play rough, right? Play rough should be ideal. I say superpower is just going to lower your stats and not get stab bonus. To make the starter more annoying, such more of an issue for the other team, I gave the Abomasnow Aurora Veil. Yo, that's a shout. Play rough is like 90 accuracy. Yeah, but I mean, you could pop a you could definitely pop a wide lens on it or something like that. I need 30 wins, only trophy I'm technically missing, but if it's all hacked, then yeah. Can't remember Dark Tide Weaknesses. Oh, okay, sorry, I was I think I said it on the I think I was saying them before the first one cancelled out, and I haven't said it since. So yeah, so it's Bug, Bug, Fighting, and Fairy. Bug, Fighting, Fairy. No worries, Shrek, no worries. I was gonna say that because when I saw the Azumarill, I was like, oh, that's fantastic news because you'll be using Play Rough, and hopefully not Belly Drum. I'm really hoping it's not a Belly Drum Azu because yeah, that's gonna cause us issues. But there we go. So yeah, so Play Rough is definitely going to be the ideal move there because of the stab bonus, changing you from, because obviously you're then going to be doing an extra 1.5 times, once terrored 2.25 times, and that makes a massive, massive difference. As a non-stab, as soon as the shield goes up, you're doing 20% of your damage, which is nothing at all. So, so even though it's super effective because of the weakening from the shield, it's ideally you always in Tera Dens, you always want to be using stab types. Always use stab types. It is belly drum. No worries, mate. No worries. Belly drum is fine in solos. Never bring belly drum into the online ones in multis because it is such a liability. Such a liability. Alyssa bring forth a full team of War Greymon, Black War Greymon, and Lilithmon. They all have a piercing attack that ignores defense stat. Ugh. Awful. Right, let's get this next one up as well. Dominant's funniest things are making a Bomber Snow HP and defense. Bulk. Utter bulk. 2FT R5Y is the code. There we go. And let's get ourselves in. But yes, I definitely need something not quite as squishy. Volcarona was a little bit too squishy for that one. So, let's try Florges. Oh, but then Florges isn't the highest physical defense. Physical defense is what we're looking for. Yeah, Volcarona's defense is awful. Okay, Florges is actually better than Volcarona, so we'll go Florges. Two feet? I remember Annihilate being taller than that. Imagine a little 2-foot Annihilate. And there we go, we got Chags, we got Duke, and we got Jay Horner this time. Okay, a little bit of a change to the squad. War Greymon is a needed one to play through because later in game the Eaters have very high defense. Fair. Would Tinkerton work? The Fairy's going to negate the super effective fighting hits. Yeah, it's Ghost Fighting, so... Yeah, that should work. That should work. Ghost isn't super effective to Tink. Fighting is neutral to Tink. Fairy is super effective against Dark. Yeah, I think that'd work. I think that'd work. Duke, I use Reflect. Perfect. We will need some Reflect for sure. For sure. But there we go. We've got a team. We've got a squad. We've got a team squad. Let's go. And if you were trying to get into that one as well, Shrek, we'll try and get you in for the next one, mate. This Annihilate is harder than SAMUROTT! It's causing us some trouble. It's causing us a bit of jip. Oh, good brother. Thank you, Shrek, mate. Much loves. Duke bringing Xena into the battle. Oh, there we go. We're getting some good damage this time. There's the Defiant, though. Ah. Yeah, there's the Defiant. But unlike Digimon X Order, Cyber doesn't spike in difficulty by much. Okay, so it's more of a gentle incline. Damage on the Koraidon, that's what we like. There's the shield up. I got crit one shot with max defense. Wait, as in you were at +6? Because crits ignore your defense boosts. If you mean you've got full EVs in defense, it's got Defiant, so it keeps boosting its attack as well. Defiant equals bad. Defiant is very bad. Yeah, next order is like chapter 1 easy, chapter 2 hard, and then it just gets harder from there. Oh, wow. Yeah, they don't want to make it easy, do they? Oh, this is a tough one, y'all. This is a tough one. That's floors just down. That'll probably be the time up. Yeah, there we go. Jay, I have an idea. Ooh, Jay, what's the idea? What's the idea? Fire away. We definitely need to make sure we're not proccing the Defiant boost. That's important. We definitely need to make sure it's not proccing Defiant. So Defiant is whenever it gets a stat lowered, right? So as long as we're making sure we're not using moves that are lowering its stats, we're fine. Okay, if I'm able to join the next one, I will not bring support. I will eat him with Slitherwing. Just eat it. Alright, let's get straight onto it. Let's try again. Let's try again. Oh, a skill swapper. That could potentially work. Alright, CS71G2 is the code. Feel free to get yourselves in. I think I'm going to stick with Florges. Florges seemed to do alright and was doing some solid damage and was sort of surviving pretty well. I mean, I could go for Dash Bun for a little bit more, a slightly higher defense, but we're doing a lot less damage as well. So yeah, I'm thinking Florges probably stays in. Titamon is a mid Chapter 2 boss who literally is broken. Chapter 2 2k stats is good at beginning. 4k is needed for Titamon. Okay, so you need to double midway through. Jeez, that's a bit. Okay, we got Jay Horner. Oh, with Sylveon. Wait, is Sylveon a skill swapper? Skill swapper, wow. I mean, to be fair, the Bulbapedia page literally has Sylveon as the one using it. Yeah, Sylveon learns it by leveling up. That's pretty cool. Loads of things learned by TM. Oh, some by breeding as well. And by move tutor in some of the old games. Yo! Loads! Oh, in fact, interesting enough, if you got Ultra Moon, getting the Lugia in the Ultra Space Wilds, that is a Lugia that comes with Skill Swap. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I think Guardy can have it too. Wait, will Guardy survive here? I would say possibly not, because it's not going to enjoy the Ghost-type moves. Does Sylveon also have Reflect by any chance? Not on this build. Yeah, no problem. I've got to say, it's a great mon. Great mon. The end boss of Megamon Zwart B, you're looking at 7k stats and 60k HP to beat it comfortably. Jeez, bit much. There we go. We've got a team, we've got a squad, we've got a team squad. This is the one. This is the one. There we go. Let's take this down. Alright. Stop. Whapping these Moonblasters off. There we go. Defiant is moved. Annihilate now is Pixelate. Don't think he'll get much use out of that though, which is pretty good. Whoa, Chugs, what one hit you? I'm guessing it must have been a crit or something. That was I just saw you just whoop. Close combat crit. Jeez. Yeah, maybe the steel typing's not great on it. I was thinking the fairy's going to neutralize it, but that's some serious damage to one hit you in a neutral. What's Tink's defense like? Maybe that's the issue. It's a grind to get, but there is a route. There's a route beat specific mons to certain stat points and move to the next mons. It's time consuming. Yeah, but I mean that's kind of it's like in Pokemon as well, isn't it? It's like you put the time in to get the ones that you need and stuff like that. So yeah, 100%. Nezrom, welcome in, Nezrom. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Have you beaten it already? The SAMUROTT, the Dittos, or this Annihilate? This Annihilate we've not beaten yet. Still working on it. But the SAMUROTT we've done today, and we've done our Ditto Dens as well. Had a great time doing them. Got quite a few picked up. I think about 13. Happy days. And you're doing great. Lovely to hear, my friend. Lovely to hear. But yeah, we are just essentially just smashing through as many dens as we can. Trying to boost our odds for more 5 stars tomorrow. This guy's constantly critting me. Jeez. What is going on with this Annihilate? But unlike Pokemon, they don't revert to an egg after a certain amount of days. Very true. Very true. Right, next time bring a walking weight just to keep its stats low. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Gonna be yelling at it again. Get that noble roar going. Noble roar! Rage Fist gets boosted each hit it takes. That's very true. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, Rage Fist will do more damage each time, but unfortunately, there's not really a way. There's not really a way around that. Beyond potentially bringing a Ghost type. But the problem is, you bring a Ghost type, and it's going to hit you with its Ghost type moves. Right, let's pop the group in again. What's Annihilate's ability? Unfortunately, it's Defiant, which is definitely making it a little bit harder as well. 6 HP PDH is the code, and that is now in the chat for anybody that wants to join. 6 HP PDH. Alright, let's see how we do now. You need a skill swap one. Nezrom, we've got one. We've got one. Duke brought in a Sylveon with skill swap. I think it was Duke. Maybe it was Jay Horner. Was it Jay or Duke? Jay or Duke? It was Jay. Duke was asking about it. You did. Thank you, Jay. So yeah, so we've got a skill swapper. Still causing issues. You brought the Slitherwing. That you did, Duke. That you did. I think it's because you were asking about it that I got confused. 6 HP now, that's a lot and a half. Just a little bit. PokePro, KK, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, KK? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're well. Just woke up. Hey, not a bad way to spend your day. If you need the rest, you've got it and you deserve it. Hopefully you're feeling bright-eyed, buoyed and bushy-tailed now as well. Oh, there we go. We've got a team, we've got a squad, we've got a team squad. Let's go. Let's go. We've got this. This is the one. This is the one. Feel it in me bones. Big fan of buses. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you ever so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? There we go. Team squad is out. Team squad is out. Bus is doing good. Got a lollipop right now. Oh, I can't even think of the last time I had a lollipop. There we go. Defiant has been removed. Beautiful. Okay, I did. I got some Pokemon cards yesterday. Pulled a Mawile V-Star, Trainer Gallery, Breakson, and then get this a Rainbow Wear Mawile V-Star card. Nice! Honestly, KK, getting them pulls. Nice finds. Dominance. Well, you were failing this raid. I was so much surely setting up an Annihilate for this raid. Will Annihilate not have a bit of an issue with it, you know, taking the, like, Shadow Claws? Digimon Next Order is all time management. You do as much as you can per generation, but each generation, if you have all the tamer skills for it unlocked, start your next generation, start with higher stats, so 2k stats before Digimon perishes, you then start with 600 instead. Fair. And there's one. How about a Loma Mola to heal you every turn? Wait, what does a Loma Mola have to... Oh, with, like, life due? I mean, maybe. Maybe. One no flavour? Of course, yeah, fire away, buses, fire away. Dominance, oh, never mind, I meant a different Pokemon, I meant a Grimmsnarl. Oh, setting up a Grimmsnarl for this raid. Right. Yeah, Grimmsnarl could work, potentially. Could potentially work. I got so excited about the Rainbow Rare and sleeved it almost instantly along with the Trainer Gallery. Yes! I was going to say, you might as well. Make it worth it. That's the one. I was thinking of my PvP Annihilate actually meant... oh, right, I got you. Setting up a Grimmsnarl. Spot on. Suddenly we're doing much better. No, healer ability. Does the I think the healer ability... Doesn't that heal when you switch out? Tootsie Pop, so it's chocolate flavour. Oh, I haven't had a Tootsie Pop in ages as well. Can I get some attack cheers, please? Let me finish this with the power of Nom Nom. Grind RPGs far too much that I know each spot to get certain things. Beautiful. Yeah, Noble is definitely helping us here. Definitely helping. Yes, that crit did barely anything. This could be it. Leech life. There we go. There we go. Duke, you did it. Finally! I know, right? I know. It took us a while, but we got there. But right, let me give it a catch. No, I don't want to catch it. I'm going to have a quick check on the healer ability, because it sounds like maybe it works in a way that I didn't think it did. I'm sure I've used the healer ability before, but... Ah, right. At the end of each turn, healer has a 30% chance of curing an adjacent ally's status condition. So it'll cure, like, burn, poison, things like that, like 1/3. But yeah, he's not going to heal the health, which would have been more important. But it's an interesting thought. Yo, let's go Annihilate! Spicy Herb Mystica, Ability Patch, and an Ability Capsule. Let's go! Munch, munch, munch. Very nice. Tell me about it. Doing 100% in Ni no Kuni. It was hard. It was hard. I'm going to post the card so you can see I'm not like... Oh, I believe you, KK. I 100% believe you. But either way, yeah, please do. Share it with us. Capsule and Patch, they'll being too kind to us today. Far too kind. Okay, so that should just leave us with just our regular dens left. Indeed, it does. So, let's have a look at getting some of these done. See if we get some good ones. GG on the den, thank you, Shrek. We got there in the end. It took us a while. That was a tough one. That was a very tough one. Oh, it did. Now they're posted, so yes, spot on, KK. I can't wait to check them out later on. Oh, this is golden? One of the items we got from it is a naughty mint. Oh, that is perfect. That is spot on. Vibe check. Okay, now remember my mate being stuck at one point in Final Fantasy VII Original. Simple answer, he wasn't high enough level to beat a boss, he just kept trying to force his way through the game. We've all been there, though. We've all been there. Dominance, I'm gonna see if I can find you all good Herbadens. Let's say, you get Herb Mystica from 5-star dens, and all 5-star dens have a 10-point-something% chance to drop either a specific or one of the 5. So essentially it just comes down to us bumping into a 5-star den and hoping it's got a Herb Mystica in it. Of course, the other thing is we want to make sure we are doing all of the 3- and 4-star dens that we click on, because any 3 or 4 stars that don't get that you open but don't do, that counts against the dens, 5-star dens for the next day. So yeah, so it's always worth actually doing the dens when you're going around them. Ye only speedrunner. The Rainbow Rare I got is my second only Rainbow Rare one. See, I got so excited. No, that is amazing, KK. That is so cool. There are specific ones that have a higher chance, one being Dondozo. Actually, as Jay said there, so it's 10.87% for Herbert from 5 stars. Some of them have a chance to drop essentially drop any of the 5. And those ones, on occasion, can drop multiple. But again, in the same way as if you use the raid power sandwiches, you can get multiple from the others as well. It all works out about the same. So yeah, so it's about 10.87% chance for a Herb Mystica from a 5-star den. By the point it was at, I'm not level 40. By that point, it was level 20. The pack I got them from were the Sword and Shield Silver Tempest packs. Ooh. And something % for a 6-star, I think. I think it might be the same percentage. From the 6 stars I've done, I don't feel like you get any higher odds, but maybe there is. Cerebi has the data. The data should be on Cerebi. Right, so here's our 4-star ground Terra Crocorok. Let's get the code in. MPPP. CW. Lovely jubbly. Thomas the Ice Trainer, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, and Cuddle Plush, my choice. Okay, we'll take a little look at that in a sec. They can walk. When I grow up, I want to be a furret, because that furret is a vibe, an absolute vibe. We'll go, as it's Thomas the Ice Trainer, I think Glaceon makes a great shout. And I do love cuddling Glaceon. Oh, Jay, thank you very much. Okay, so it is a slightly higher chance for Herbert from a 6-star. So 13.64% from a 6-star. 10.87 was it? 10.87 from 5-star. 13.64 from a 6-star. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. There we go. We got Jay Horner, and we have 1 space remaining. 1 space remaining. And remember, if you have got your Pokemon sorted, perfect, thank you, Duke. Yeah, just hit all ready to go, just to make sure we do still run through. I find the monsters people mentioned to go after in raids for her, but from my experience I've had them drop more frequently. Don't know if that's by design or a bug they didn't notice. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to it, we've got the numbers, we've got the stats on Cerebi. It is exactly those stats. So yeah, this is how it works. Yeah, like I said, with some of them they can drop any, but at the same time some can drop multiple. So it works out the same whether you're going for one of those ones that can drop any of the 5, or the ones that only drops one of the 5, but you can still get multiple that way as well. So it like I said, it balances out over the odds, and that's what makes it the 10.87 or 13.64, be it 5-star or 6-star. Right, so we've got just under a minute to go and 1 space remaining. Blaze, what breeds of dog is Bandit? Big breeds. Is that good? Is that a good enough answer, Blaze? Is Cuddle Baby Floof Doggo race? Oh wait, I should not answer the question. That was going to be my next answer, so I appreciate Duke for taking that one off the table for me. Oh, I'm trying to think. I've only seen a couple of photos of Bandit, and it's been a while. So I'm trying to remember. The problem is, as well, is that I think I know what potentially one of the breeds is, but I can't think of its name. I can picture it, but I can't think of its name. So I'm gonna have to say I don't know, mate. I'm gonna have to say I don't know. So it will be your points refunded, but yeah, I don't know. What breeds of dog is Bandit? I've had a Bombardier drop 2 Herber caps and a capsule. Yeah, and that's the thing. So as you go around, like I said, with all these 5-star dens, you'll find multiple things being dropped from any of those. So yeah, so much like we just had one where we had ability capsule and ability patch. I mean, it was from a 6-star, but still, same sort of point being made. Belgian Malinois was the one I was going for. Belgian Malinois, I just couldn't remember its name. Dutch Shepherd. Oh, okay, I actually don't think I know that breed. Would you say he looks more like? Would you say Bandit looks more like a Dutch Shepherd or more like a Malinois? But Paurbot loves me. Everyone I've done it always drops 2 Herber. Yo, that is some luck there, Kane. That is some very good luck. I would say I've done plenty of Paubots with they've dropped none. There we go. Get them Terra Shards, get them experience candies, get those items to sell, all that good stuff. Lies, it's a cuddle baby. It's a cuddle baby. Okay, let's see where we're heading to next. Got an nice one over here. They're smaller than Malinois, smaller ears too, and longer hair. Totally different colour palette. Bandit is body-wise like a Malinois, his colour palette's from a Dutch Shepherd. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Jags, I'm taking the backstage now that I've got all the stuff I wanted from the raids. No worries, mate. No worries at all. And all dogs are cuddle baby. Even if they rip my arm off, then I just cuddle with the other arm. I mean, that's how it works, isn't it? You always cuddle the doggo. Right, let me pop Glaceon back up here for a second. And let's have a little wiggle over to this den over here. Whoop. Let's see what we got. Right. Bandit is bigger than both. Shepherd is normally 25 to 28, and Malinois are normally 28 to 32. Bandit is 41.4, but not overweight. He's just bigger than he should be. What is... That's like a positive mutation. New breed. Start is a new breed. It's the big bandit. The big bandit. What kind of dog you got? Oh, it's a big bandit. I want a big bandit. Who doesn't want a big bandit? There we go. So 4-star Rabska. 4-star Rabska. Ice Terror. 66VD7K. There we go. Forgetting bring my shiny looks right. So true Team Thunder power. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a 4-star. We'll be able to smash through this. There we go. We got KK. So yeah. So ideally for this, we're looking for fire types. Probably not so much on the fighting because of the psychic type. Yeah, Skeleton actually might be the best shout for this. Yeah, Skeleton is a great shout. Yeah, Malinois should be 60 centimeters on the shoulders and Bandit is 73. Jeez! That is a massive jump as well. That's not like mine, that's major. It's kind of like a liger, half tiger, half lion, but bigger than both. I like that. Big and sweet. You say that as a locked in. It's, you know what, I'm sure we're still going to be fine. We are still going to be fine. Love this Pokemon design. It's so good, Geeky. It's so good. Yeah, it's, yeah, I'm going to say, to be fair, they've really smashed it out of the park for the designs this gen. Looks like we'll show off a true power, being my Team Thunder ace. Final Fantasy VII Remake best grind spot is right at the end of the game. The enemy can kill your team there strong and quick. It's a speed run. Kill them fast before they get too many Thundaga off. You have it shiny. Looks so cool. I really want this as shiny. I really do. Its body goes gold, doesn't it? Because Relor, instead of rolling like a ball of poop, it rolls gold instead. That's the sort of damage we're talking about. Let's go. The vet's astonished as well. That's why he keeps good track of his joints. But so far, all good and healthy. That's what we like to hear, Blaze. That's what we like to hear. How old is Bandit now, if you don't mind me asking, Blaze? First Thunderfang crit and got the power. True power of Luxray right there. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta love Luxray. Very nice. Nice. Alright, not catching that. There we go. There we go. Another 10 done. At least unlike original, which was end of game grind spot, but the one you wanted was a rare spawn, right? Oh, Bandit is 2 years, 3 months, and 1 week on this very day. Oh, well, happy. Well, you know what? A very happy unbirthday to you. To who? To you. A very happy unbirthday to you, Bandit. Because every day is your unbirthday as long as it's not your birthday. Shaman, hallelujah. These are true facts. These are absolute true facts. Faux show. Faux show. But right, so I think that is where we're going to look to wrap the stream up for today. But what an amazing stream it's been. We've smashed through all the Ditto Dens. We've done the 7-star Samurott. We've eventually beat our 6-star Annihilate. We've done some other dens as well, but we've collected loads of candies. We've collected loads of items to sell. We've collected ability patches, ability capsules. It's been fantastic. But like I said, we're going to wrap the stream up there. But what an amazing stream it has been. But please stick around, everybody, as we are going to be raiding out. And if you do come across with the raid, you will gain additional channel points to use on this channel right here for the next time you're here as well. So it's always well worth doing that. And, oh, I'm looking at someone who I haven't had a chance to raid in a long time. If at all, actually. In fact, no, I don't think I've raided here before. Oh, this could be a great one. So this is potentially somebody kind of new to us. They are currently playing some Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and they're doing an Eevee-only challenge run of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. This is going to be so cool. So, we're going to raid across to the one and only, our friend, Eevee Collector, Eevee Collector Elora. There's a lot of E's in that, I apologise. Eevee Collector Elora. So let me get that in for you right there. But yeah, Elora's a wonderful, wonderful streamer. Definitely deserves our support as well. So we'll get across there. We're going to copy this message. So if you're a subscriber, please copy this message with a Twitch Jesus emotes. If you're not a subscriber, copy this message with a Twitch raid rockets. When we get across to Elora's stream, we're going to paste those messages in so that they know exactly where all the Limbo love has come from. And we're going to get the chat pumping. We're going to get the hype jumping. It's going to be amazing across there. And we're going to show some support and hopefully see a very, very, very successful Eevee-only run of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm excited already. But let me explain what else is going on this channel in the coming days. So I am not streaming tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will be back on Monday. And on Monday, we will be returning to our Monday Madness, which is where we spin our shiny wheel to find out what we are shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet or potentially other games. At the moment, we've kind of been sticking to Scarlet and Violet. I think we might do that as well on Monday. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe the Monday Madness wheel will give us something and we go, actually, I really want that. And we'll load up Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee or BDSP, maybe not BDSP, Legends Arceus or something like that, and try and get them there. So, you know what, I'm kind of excited to see how that goes on Monday, and I'm excited to see you all there as well. However, if you can't wait until Monday, never BDSP. If you can't wait until Monday for some more Limbo Xenozone content, please make sure to ensure you are following the incredible Not That Xena, because Not That Xena is an outstanding Pokemon content creator, an amazing shiny hunter who screams at every single shiny she finds, and she's also my wife! She's my wife! Yo! That was your first ever on-stream shiny, wasn't it? Fanta the Nuzleaf. Adorable! Adorable! So she is my wife, and she will be streaming tomorrow from 9 AM BST until around about 1 PM BST as well. So fantastic place to go. I'll be in the stream as well. I'll be in the chat. So it'll be a wonderful, wonderful stream tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, we're going to raid out now. So thank you all very much for sticking around as I explained all that as well. Like I said, next week is going to be a little different. So we'll be on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday next week, just because I have to work it around my current work schedule. But yeah, that's going to be the plan. So Monday, Thursday, and Saturday next week, 2 PM BST on each of those days. And of course, Monday is our Monday Madness Shiny Hunt. So yeah, I think that's all I've got left to say. So all I've got to say, in fact, no, I've got one thing left to say. All I've got left to say is I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world. And I can't wait to see you all again next time, Monday, 2 PM BST. Take care.